All right, let's see who jumps in here. Just popping up. Oh, I need to get. Well, I got chat over there. I don't need that much to go on. Nobody watching. Awesome. No one's here yet. Yep, there's an update. It's not worried about the updates yet. Don't need that. Minimize that. Bring that up. Tina, what's going on? All right. I got that. Let's do this. Let's see if this is working. Nisi's here. Nisi, you can come up if you want. Okay, great. Awesome. That's working. Cool. Hey, look, it even said hello to me. Isn't that awesome? Haha. Boom, boom, boom. I am just hanging out. I saw a post not too long ago that Artie was not going to be able to make his 8 o'clock show tonight, so I just figured I would come on and not leave you guys hanging. Somebody needs to hey, Curly Express, Dwight, hello, governor, like that. Yeah, I just figured since Artie wasn't on tonight that I would jump on and say hello. It is not Sidetrack Sunday. Today's Saturday. It's 8 o'clock. I'm a little late, but I'm here. I don't have anything planned. I literally just decided I was going to do this an hour ago. So let's chat. Let's say hello. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Because I didn't expect you to come in. So I don't have my ears on. Wait a second. Let's make sure this works. Otherwise, you're going to be screaming in my ear. Okay, great. That came on. Says connected. What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
I had a minute.
Yeah. No.
So what are you doing?
Brought you right in. Nothing. I literally DB Tech is there. I'm gonna throw the link up in chat just in case anybody else wants to join. I just saw earlier, not too long ago, I saw a post that Artie was not going to be able to make it to his 8 o'clock show. So I was literally doing nothing. So I figured I would just go live. Why not?
Hi, Tina. Hi, Dave. Hi, Curly.
Yeah. So
Hey,
open
Tim.
to anyone. If anyone wants to join, we'll just hang out for, I don't know, an hour. So we'll see. Okay. DB Tech says, Nisi, I got your letter. Haven't had a chance to do video yet.
Oh. I got ball bearing. I mean, I got BBs for my.
You got BBs? Awesome. For your paint?
For my my primer bottles. Yep.
I got them somewhere. Where did I have? I put them somewhere. Nope, that's not them. Yep. Okay, here's my balls. I got balls.
I got less balls. My mother-in-law had some BBs, so I asked if I could steal some. Hey, Thomas.
Oh, nice. Just curious, why did your mother have BBs?
Because she has a BB gun.
Oh, a BB gun. Oh, my God. You know what? I didn't even think of that when I bought mine. I have a BB gun also. It's in the back in the train room. Why didn't I think of that? I got a whole thing of Daisy BBs.
Yeah, because you
and
told
here
me...
I went out on Amazon and bought stainless steel. Oh.
And I didn't want to spend money because I'm cheap.
No, it's good choice. So. Good evening, says Thomas. How are you? Good to see you. Jim says we're just bored.
He is just bored.
Yep.
Yeah,
Curly
I just sat down.
Hi, tree.
Well, yeah, I just sat down here to do paperwork, and then my phone went off and said that you were online. So then I heard you say I could come in, so I figured I would join you.
Oh, absolutely. You don't need my permission. You got the keys to the green
I'm not gonna just like show up and be like, "Hey,
no, pop in. Hey,
you have to talk to me all the time."
So I literally between you and the weather and the things that you got to do in this week being the first week that's the kids have been gone back to school. Well, at least my older daughter. It's just been hectic. We have not had a chance to hang out in like a week. I think it's been over a week.
Yeah, the storm was kind of
craziness.
I'm just excited that I got this stupid peanut butter lid done because I honestly, in fact, I submitted the pictures and I realized that plumber, you can see the glue all around his skateboard.
Oh, nobody's gonna mind.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's gonna look great. I did get my submission in.
Yours looks awesome.
Thank you. Yours does too. I'm so impressed.
Yeah, but you
I'm so impressed.
I'm like here, and you like
no.
Dude, you have a wave. You made a wave. You used a heat
Don't give
gun.
too much away because I only shared that with STS.
So sorry. But I mean, like, it's so like top tier, and I'm down.
It is
here,
not.
Like,
it
I'm
is
like
not
down
top
here
tier.
With the.
It is not.
Like low end
If
of
you
the totem pole.
listen, if you take the wave out, it is literally nothing but foam and people. Like,
well,
literally.
It's all just foam and people, but I mean, still, like you did good. So I went to my mother-in-law's today, and I got a serious haul of cardstock. So I don't have to spend money on that.
Nice.
So Tim, what you
Tim's
doing in the dark
on
streets?
The dark streets.
What are you doing in the dark streets?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't know.
I want to know. So Tina, how's it going? Anything exciting going on the other side of there? Like, how far is she from you in Philly?
Tina's probably about maybe 35-40 minute drive, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I was actually just talking to Tina earlier today because for some odd reason, do you ever get a craving for some sort of food that maybe you haven't had in years that someone used to make? Not something like I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh yeah, I had a craving for McDonald's."
Like a
not
family favorite food.
Yeah, like maybe you like either went to someone's house or maybe something that your mom cooked or somebody cooked, blah blah blah. So out of the blue, for some odd reason today, I had a craving for fried green tomatoes.
I've never had them.
Fried green tomatoes. So I have not had them since, my mother was around and even before she got sick. So this would be prior maybe 2000, something like that. So we're talking 23 years ago is the last time I had these. So yeah. So so for some reason today I was sitting on the couch and so yeah.
Yay!
So
we're gonna do the wave for Dave.
Oh, he jumped out. He clicked the wrong button. Come on back. So yeah, they are delicious. So I was trying to sit here and remember how my mom used to make them, and all I can remember is that obviously tomatoes are involved, and they're dipped in flour. And I could not remember if there was anything else or if you were supposed to cook them in oil or butter. So I figured, okay, let me give this a shot. So I kept it really, really simple. And I sliced up a tomato and I just put some flour on a plate. And I now Dave, ready? All right, Dave, mute YouTube first.
Mute it.
Mute YouTube. Ready? 3, 2.
Okay, there we go.
2.
I canceled StreamYard instead of canceling YouTube.
Oh, that's too funny.
It happens. So I was telling everyone about my fried green tomatoes. So I haven't had these in such a long time, and I sliced up a tomato and put some flour on a plate, and all I did, hey Jerry, good to see you, bud. I just took the tomatoes and I dipped them into the flour, and then I got a frying pan and I put some butter in there and I fried them up with the butter. Not my mother's tomatoes, fried green tomatoes. I can tell you that. So something's definitely missing.
All right, I have an echo.
Yeah, I'm getting an echo too.
I canceled YouTube. Let me turn this on.
Dwayne Fork and Spoon, welcome in, my friend.
How are we doing now?
It's a little lower. It's still there, but we can roll with it. I think it's just because you're not using a set of headphones. Which
yeah. Let me get that. Hold on a second.
All right, I'll mute you for a minute. This way, nobody hears us. Yeah, it's definitely coming from Dave.
Say bad things about him while he's gone. It's terrible. No.
Anytime you fry anything, it's usually in oil. Yeah.
Maybe you needed to add like pepper and salt and all that kind of stuff to the flour.
Yeah, that's possible. I don't remember mom ever doing that, and that's why I figured I would I just wanted to get a baseline. I've always taken my my mom's
Dwayne.
recipes that I can remember, and I've always changed them. Like her mac and cheese was phenomenal, and I took that recipe and I built my own twist into it. So I now have, I don't know what you call it. It's not old fashioned mac and cheese anymore. It's now I don't know. It's the, I don't know. I haven't given it a name yet, and I'm not going to think of one off the spot. All right, there you go. There we go. Now
better. Okay.
Better. There we go. All right. So
Much
I don't
better.
know. I'm definitely going to have to try something. Maybe some salt and pepper. Tina was actually telling me maybe if I took the tomatoes and dipped them in like an egg wash first before.
Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Well, I didn't do that because I figured the tomatoes were wet enough.
No.
Well, did you
Russ's
fry them
Rock
crispy
Railroad,
or just like a little bit warm? I mean, you got to make them a little bit crispy.
Well, I was trying for crispy, but that didn't work out.
You know, like French fries, or I did. What was that? Zucchini? Yeah, zucchini.
Oh.
Fried zucchini.
Yeah,
That's
I've had fried zucchini before.
That's good.
Yeah, that works. You just soak it in some oil.
So that was probably what I did wrong. I went with butter over oil, which I probably shouldn't have done.
Yeah, it doesn't hold up on the heat.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah,
good point.
By the time I got halfway through, the butter was gone. So I don't know if it just soaked up into the flour or what. So
well, at least you tried it, so now you know what not to do for next time.
Yeah,
you got to have a starting point,
right?
Yeah,
I mean
that's
what I'm doing every day with my train stuff. I start it and then learn very quickly that was a dumbass idea.
It doesn't matter. Rail Artist is in the house. Welcome, Rail Artist. Nice to see you.
I mean, it is the Amateur Food Channel. We're doing our very best. So I like fried food, and my favorite is fried chicken. And you know how I like to make fried chicken? I say to Mr. Nisi, there's a coupon. And he gets in the Jeep and drives down to the Popeyes fried chicken and says, here's my coupon.
Oh, my gosh.
And then drives back home with the fried chicken.
Popeyes
and
fried
I don't worry
chicken.
about eggs or flour or if it's crunchy. I don't care.
That's true. Russ, are we foodies? No, I don't think we're foodies, but I really didn't have anything much to go on tonight. So yeah, you must have missed it. So I saw a post a little earlier, a while ago, not too long ago, that Artie was not going to be able to make his 8 o'clock show.
Okay tonight? Or is he okay?
I think he said I think he had a procedure done and he just wasn't feeling well enough to do it. I could be wrong, but check his post. There's a post on his community page that explains it. So it wasn't too long ago. And I figured, well, if Artie's not going to go on, I wasn't doing anything tonight. And the kids are they're back to the school time. They're in bed already. So, or they're supposed to be. To be. So I'm going to give it that. So I figured it was going to be quiet. No one needed me. So I figured I'll go on. I got nothing else to do. So, and luckily I'm in good company. So there you go. Rail Artist says I'm a trained chef. Awesome.
Then can you do it for us? Because I'm down for that.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm thinking what should happen now is Rail Artist needs to send me something in the mail that can be either reheated of some sort, and then we will try them live on the air, and I'll give my opinion. You guys can look at the dish. That's all I can offer you.
So when's the apple harvest thing you guys have up there? Because last year you were like eating like a giant loaf of bread from the apple harvest.
That was 2 years ago.
And then drinking like a jug of
T4,
cider.
good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Sidetrack Saturday. Yeah. That was 2 years ago. That was
wow. Really?
When did I get that? I think so.
No. I haven't known you.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Nisi, I can tell you this much. I was eating that when I had my desk over in the corner still. I had my desk over in the corner, in the other corner.
You're still on the corner, buddy.
No, wrong corner. I had it when I was over
in the West
by the bar. The bar,
Oh,
in the
okay.
West Wing.
Okay.
The West Wing.
So
By the
since we're
toilet pipe,
talking about food, do either of you folks or anybody in the chat ever tried Instapot?
No,
You know
my
what,
daughter
never
has
heard of
one
an
and she just
Instapot.
dropped it on her toe and she's going to lose her toenail.
Who's doing
It's like
toenails?
it's like a crock pot, but it's a pressure cooker.
Oh, okay. I'm afraid of pressure cookers. They terrify me.
Well, I can understand that. But the thing is, like, you can put like frozen chicken in there in like an hour and 15 minutes or something.
Really?
It's done. Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, it's a flaky. It just falls apart. You can put like, I mean, it depends on how you like your chicken. If you want to throw lemon pepper in there or butter or whatever, or even bark, you know what? You put it in there and you cook the heck out of it, and then it falls apart, and then you take it out and you throw a bottle of barbecue sauce in there.
Wow.
And then you have like some shredded chicken barbecue.
Ah.
It just falls apart.
Hey, Mr. Nisi.
Instapot. Instapot.
Russ, I agree. I love the eating part. I hate the cooking part. 9 times out of 10. Oh my gosh. So my problem is I will get up every so often. This doesn't happen often, but I will get up every so often and I will do a breakfast here at the house. And it's not anything fabulous, some French toast, some pancakes, some scrambled eggs kind of thing. But the problem is I'm busy making it all and getting it ready for everyone, that as soon as I'm done cooking, I'm like, I don't want any.
I have
You're
that
done.
problem.
Full.
Yeah, I have that problem.
Just
I understand
all
that.
that work. I mean, trust me, believe me, if I had my choice, it would be a half a box of cereal at every meal and I'd be done with it. I would also be so overweight, but the point is I could take care of a box of cereal better than I can anything else. There's no cooking. There's barely any cleanup. It's great.
Microwaves everything.
Rick microwaves everything. Almost. The only disagreement I have to that is I like most of my foods cold. So
Okay.
I will literally buy a pizza today to put it in the fridge
Oh, no, I can't
to
do
eat
that
it cold
anymore.
tomorrow. I'm the same way with Chinese food.
I
will get Chinese food and
No.
I'll buy extra of it
That's
so
blasphemy.
that I know I have some for tomorrow.
Cold?
Oh man, cold. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. A cold pork lo mein. Oh gosh.
No.
Ah,
All right, so we're all going to Mike's house for a party.
yeah.
Chinese food once a month, and that's it.
Yeah, because it's like.
Oh no, I agree. I totally agree. Chinese food once a month, but yeah.
At the most. Mm.
So I'm really excited because I have sitting in my possession, and I don't know if it's because I like to collect things, but I'm so freaking excited that I have a bottle of Microsol and a bottle of Microset.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff, Nissy.
Yes.
That
Absolutely.
And I've got all 4 of my Pico turnouts for my layout, and I'm so excited.
That bottle will last you 5 years.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
And
I got
it works
some
great.
not too long ago. I have
Sweet.
mine. I also use Walter Solvaset is what I started with.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I use that also.
So
I
now
kind of
have
like
to-
the one and done kind of deal.
Yeah. Well, I saw these and I was like, I gotta have them. So I bought
Yeah.
the decal papers, or not decal. I don't know what the terminology is.
It's
The
decal
stuff-
paper, yeah.
All right, the stuff you put in the printer. I got the right kind. I got the right.
Hope
for
a
the right
Dodge, welcome
printer,
in.
And I'm ready to make decals. Hey,
You
Anthony.
gotta send me a link or something there, Nissy, because I've looked that up and I was trying to find the right stuff and well, anyhow, yeah, I need to make some decals. So
All right,
send me a
cool.
link
I
to
will.
whatever you bought.
I will.
So
That'd be
it
awesome.
depends on what kind of printer you have. So Nisi and I were talking about this not too long ago. There's different paper for whether or not you're using an ink printer or a toner printer.
And then we
So
have to figure out
Nisi
what
has
color.
an right.
Inkjet.
So
I have
Nisi has an ink printer, an inkjet, and I acquired a LaserJet toner printer. So our papers are different. Now,
Okay.
the instructions that are out there, most of the instructions that are out there will tell you that once you print your decal, you've got to seal it on the paper, and that applies to the inkjet paper. Otherwise, you're going to put that thing in water, and the ink's just going to run away from your paper.
Oh.
Now,
Okay.
because I use a toner printer, I don't have to do that. I don't have to seal the paper. Although some people say that you probably should. I did all the Sidetrack Sunday cars last year, and I did not have to do that. I actually found that if I did that, I got a cloudy finish on top of the decal, and I didn't like it too much. So
Yeah. So
yeah,
you
there's
just
Okay.
different
reminded
techniques
me.
to it.
You reminded me that I need to get is it acrylic spray?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
and it's I would. Yeah, you got to be careful because it depends. You can use a rattle can, but you have to do it in short strokes. You can't flood the paper with the paint, otherwise the
Just a little
accelerant
bit.
that's inside it
And you can't
will
hit
start
it heavy.
eating
Will
through
melt
the
the-
decal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
Melt
good,
the
right?
print, the ink.
Alright.
yeah. So
Okay.
definitely like do a quick spritz, give it a minute or two to dry, then come back with another spritz, and just keep it in light passes. Otherwise, you're going to run into a problem.
Okay. Good.
Good.
Well, it's good. It's good.
Russ says he can cook
But it can be
in a
done.
reasonable way.
I actually found what I like better, and I don't have it here that I can show you. It's over by my airbrush. I used my airbrush to do it, which doesn't have the accelerant that's inside the rattle can, so it's just using air. I got a better result out of that stuff than using the rattle can. So if you've got an airbrush, I would recommend doing it that way. And I'll share the links later.
So,
Um,
so you do some spray painting on your things?
yeah, I don't have Dave, welcome in, Dave. Good to see you, bud. Air frying for cold pizza doesn't get soggy. That's good. That's an awesome tip.
Air fryer's good.
Yeah, I do have one of those. Ours has a slight problem with one of the when you close the lid to something, there's a little button there that tells the machine that it's closed.
The sensor?
Ours is bad. So when you close the lid, it still sees that it's open.
You gotta hold
So
it
I got to
down.
put a 5-pound weight on top of it so it knows that it's closed. But otherwise, works great.
That's quality.
The best thing air fryers are for is like at 11 o'clock at night, and I want some mozzarella sticks or something like that.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you don't have to heat up the oven.
Yeah.
You just put
It's
them in
true.
there in 10, 12 minutes. You're done.
Yeah.
You don't have to heat up the oven there. Bam.
Yeah, because it takes 10 or 12 minutes just to heat up the oven.
Yeah, right. So you put them in the air fryer, bam. Some
Cold
chicken
pizza is
nuggets or
good
whatever.
anytime.
No.
Yeah, I like cold pizza.
No. I used to do that when I was a kid. I can't eat that anymore.
There you go. Tim's
Heat it-
got it. Cold
heat it
pizza
up.
gets 30 seconds in the microwave. Awesome. That's it.
No, because
All
it
you
was
need.
cold in the middle.
All you need. No, that's all you need.
No.
See,
Just warm
the
it up a
trick
little bit.
I'll tell you what the trick is. If you put the pizza in your microwave and put it on a plate and offset it a little bit, don't put it in the center of your microwave.
Mhm.
This way, when the pizza goes
Oh,
around, the center is not stuck in the middle where it gets cold.
Good idea. Good
See,
idea.
you offset it so it goes like this instead of going like this.
All right, I'll try it, but I think it's bugged.
I'm just saying.
Sounds like a bunch of nonsense. I see a Kiki.
They see you. It doesn't work. You can take it.
What is
They can see you. Say
Why
hi.
is my-
Oh, here comes the second one.
not been in the
He's
tree?
not in bed yet either. Are you coming to say hi or bye? Hi. Hi.
Oh, I'm trying to get a light here. That doesn't work, does it?
Mwah. Come
caramba.
on. That the fold is. You're just gonna have to hold it in order to make it.
You know what, guys? Let me go get a light here.
Okie dokes.
All right, no problem. Got it. All right, now just go to bed. I love you. Mwah. Good night.
Tina,
That's 2.
high five.
Best thing is eat the pizza when you buy it. It's not
High
reheated.
five.
Yeah, see, I don't like hot stuff. I don't want to spend the time to cool it back down because it's too hot. So,
No, that's what Mr. Nisi
There.
does. He
Is that
cooks.
better?
Hey, you look good, Dave. You're
Can't
fine.
eat it anymore, and then he's shoveling it in and burning
Things
it.
in here.
I don't know.
All right. I was trying to get a ring light, but the
Oh,
ring
you're
light.
good.
Yeah, you look good.
You look good, brother.
You're all lit up.
Okay. I'm all lit up.
You're all lit up.
My eyes look so dark. It's like yeah. I don't have a good setup here for that.
So, Rick, apparently what you're describing is the donut effect. Rick is right. Also depends on the water.
Yes. Yes.
This is too much
So
work.
that brings up a good point. Do you know why donuts have a hole?
So they'll cook all the way.
So they'll fry. I mean, so they get done in the middle.
So you can get donut holes to eat.
So here's how it originated. Donuts actually came over on the Mayflower.
Oh, come on.
One of those ships. And the
They
guy
had
who was
the
cooking
Mayflower. They would have been
Mayflower,
hungry.
whatever,
they were
one of
starving
those
on
things.
the way here. They didn't have donuts.
They were. So the guy, for some reason, all they had to eat was this dough. So the cook was making this dough and he was frying them, and the outside was getting hard and the inside was staying soft. And he couldn't. People were complaining like, we can't eat these because it's raw. So he started making them and then just cutting out the hole in the middle and giving them to people. And they thought it was like the greatest thing ever. And that's how the donut was born.
Yeah,
I swear to God. They basically just cut out. Oh my gosh, you're going to make me Google this now.
Donuts on the Mayflower. Come on, man.
I don't know about the Mayflower, but I mean, yeah. Well, you remember Caddyshack? The donut without a hole is just a Danish. That's what Chevy Chase said. The donut without a hole is just a Danish.
Yep, it's an old wives' tale, and I'm a little bit skeptical, Russ. Just a little bit. I mean, when you think Mayflower, you don't go. That's the origin of the donut.
That was the Native Indians.
Yeah,
that came up with it.
They were like, "We're going to teach you how to cook grow some maize."
Yeah, right. Because they didn't have maize in Europe, it wasn't until we came to the United States, and
there you go.
Then we had flour and stuff because that's what the Indians taught us.
So I mean, it was a native treat. They were making donuts.
Donuts are definitely American. They didn't come from like overseas.
Well, you just said they came from overseas because they came on the Mayflower, and they came from.
Frozen pizza.
Maybe the Mayflower is wrong, but hang on.
Oh, no, come on. Microwave pizza is not. That's
microwave pizza is like that big.
No, microwave pizza. That's not pizza.
That's not.
Tim says the donuts came over with the Dutch.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's possible.
That's what I'm thinking.
I believe Tim before I believe you in the Mayflower.
Oh my God! Wait.
There was no donuts at Thanksgiving. I mean, Snoopy had toast and what? Jelly beans and popcorn,
pretzel sticks,
right? There were no donuts.
Snoopy.
Everyone knows all the old sailing ships were equipped with fryers. This is great. Deep fat fryers.
That's brought a version over in the 1700s. Well, I believe that, Anthony Dodge.
No,
I go along with that.
See?
Origin of donuts is Germany. Dutch brought a version over in the 1700s.
This quote is from the Smithsonian.
Oh, the Smithsonian. Well, this is legit. Here we go.
This is from the Smithsonian.
Okay. So, the donut proper? Oh, come on, man. The donut proper?
Look.
If that's right, where it supposedly came to Manhattan, then still New Amsterdam under the unappetizing Dutch name of. Say that 3 times fast. Holy quakes.
It's Dutch. Don't you know Dutch? Don't
Sure.
you know German?
Yeah.
Thomas said they were made in Greece.
Yeah, they are. That's how you cook them.
Time travelers up to no good.
Hey, Ray. How's it going?
Hey, Ray. Good to see you, bud.
Welcome to, in case you needed to know, Ray, donuts originated on the Mayflower.
We went from trains to food real quick here, Ray.
We did. We went through a lot of things. Well, we started with food, and then
we were talking about labels for a little bit.
We
which
did.
Kind of
we were. We were talking about decals.
I was talking about decals. I brought the train stuff. So.
Nisi's trying to get trains in here. Yeah.
I'm trying to get the trains in there. Nobody's listening.
Well, we discussed it and we beat it up and
we moved on. And now we're talking about
we threw it aside and went back to food.
Now I want to donut.
So what other issues we have with trains? I mean, do we have any other issues with trains, or are we just going on the food?
There we go. Rick needs a history lesson.
I have a building that I'm working on.
Oh yeah.
I can give you a sneak peek of.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Show us what
It's
you got.
another DPM
cool.
kit. Here, let's go here. Let's go here. Ready?
Look at the brickwork. Nice job.
That's really cool.
That looks nice.
I don't have a name for this one yet. I just put
did
the
you
roof
paint?
on the other day.
It's Nisi's village.
Did you
No,
paint all
I
those
got
bricks in there?
What's that?
Did you paint all those individual bricks in there?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Each
That's
individual brush with let's see.
Because you got a couple different colored bricks in there.
Yeah, with that paintbrush. Yeah.
Holy
Little
shit.
Way
tiny
to go.
thing, yeah. Yeah.
Yeesh. How long that
All
take?
those. Yeah, because there's 4 different color bricks on there.
Yeah.
That's
So
pretty cool.
I have that. I've got that done in like I think this will be my 3rd or 4th building where I've done that. I'm trying to look at the ones that are up on the wall.
So what's the building?
I love the look.
What's it gonna
I
be?
love the look.
I like it. Was that a kit?
DPM?
It is. It's a DPM kit. What is the name of this? This is C. Smith's Packing House. It's kit number 203.
Dave says name it, eat it at Nisi's.
Eat at Nisi's. I have an idea for a Nisi building.
Oh, this ought to be good.
I
Can we put
wasn't
the
going to say
Mayflower?
anything.
Can we have like the
I wasn't-
Mayflower on top?
It's got to be a
I'm not
restaurant of some kind.
like Mr. Nisi actually had like a relative on the Mayflower. I can't wait to go tell him.
A Nisi beef jerky shop.
Oh, Nisi's jerky.
I was actually going to make something like either
Oh,
like
I just went down a
Chicken
rabbit
and
hole of
donuts.
horrible things I could say on that.
Yep. Yes, you did. You made
was
a left
gonna make-
turn.
It did.
I was going to make Nisi's some sort of like a storefront building where we could make it like a cat nursery and grooming place and say, the place where we're fluffy and the pussies are clean. But I'm not sure how well that would have went over. Jerry, we can't use that. I already have I got the Christmas tree all it's all bottled up here. I got that copyrighted.
You shop it, we chop it.
Do you have cats in Nisi?
No, I have a turtle.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that. Turtle. Yeah.
I had a cat
Lynn,
once
good to see you,
that was
brother.
at my house.
It just
Oh,
showed
yeah,
up, Lynn McCarty.
It just happened. It just happened.
It was
Could have
unplanned.
been worse.
History
Could've replaced
lessons. Things are good.
And actually, I was looking through the TV trying to find something to watch, and then I was like, "Oh, this show. Oh, okay." And then, yeah,
And then here we are.
and then
Absolutely.
here we are. Yeah.
I didn't even know about it. It just happened. That's Rick's trademark. See, there you go. I gotta bring this over here. Yep.
So what's my building?
I
gonna
actually
be?
I
What's my
actually
building?
just bought something today for the Christmas show in December. So I've got something new.
Wow.
What Christmas show?
The STS Christmas show.
Oh,
No,
okay.
That one.
This
That
year
show.
this year I'm lucky enough that it'll actually be on my channel. So
I'll be on vacation.
yeah, come December something or other.
Well, if you live in Florida, where do you go on vacation? Does everybody
Anywhere
go on
but
vacation
here.
to Florida?
Oh no, you go to the mountains. You get out of Flatsville.
So you come up here to Pennsylvania? The
Ian,
Poconos or
welcome, buddy.
something?
Welcome.
I have
Maine?
been to York, Pennsylvania. That's the only place I've been through Pennsylvania, and I've stayed in York, and that's it.
Why York?
Really?
Because that was like
Wonders.
the pit stop for driving to upstate New York. Because my
Oh,
family lives
okay.
in the foothills of the Adirondacks.
Okay.
Oh, wow,
I was gonna say,
that's
there's
a ways
really
out.
nothing to see in York.
No, there
No.
really isn't.
No.
Nope.
It's like Lancaster, there's something to see, but for Philadelphia,
It's funny. My company
Mike.
actually bought a piece of software from a guy who was developing it in a shed in his backyard that I swear to God, it was just a little bit a little bit wider than an outhouse.
That's quality.
But yeah, it was.
So if they bought that from him, he made good money and he can get 2 outhouses.
He got yeah.
Wait a minute.
We paid him a shitload.
Antarctica.
That's fantastic. You're going to Antarctica?
Antarctica.
Wow.
Penguins
That's
there.
awesome. Is that a cruise? Like, you're going to do the cruise?
Doing some research there.
Uh-huh.
There's a few railroads in York to see. Yeah, there are a lot of railroads that go through York. CP 368. Yeah, there's like Amtrak and I forget what the other one is. Reading. No, not Reading. There's a couple railroads that do go through York.
PA is a big railroad town. Big railroad
It is.
So. Yeah.
Caribbean.
Yep.
Ooh, you're coming to Florida, and you're going to the Caribbean.
Oh man, look at that.
Yeah.
You got to make a pit stop and see Nisi on the way. Florida.
See my great layout.
You might actually get some work done over there. Lynn, watch yourself. She might lock the front door and never let you out.
Yeah, Ava will be like, why can't I get out? And something's wrong. There's no way to open the front door.
Oh.
Hey, Steve.
So filling in for Artie. Yeah.
Well, I hope Artie's doing okay.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, so I saw that Artie wasn't going to be able to make his show. So I figured I wasn't doing anything, and the kids were supposed to be in bed. So I figured I would pop down here and give you guys some place to go.
Well, there's no school tomorrow. It's Sunday. They got to get up
True.
to church, right?
Monday.
Yeah.
And Mondays.
Yeah, but no, we want to try and keep them in that new routine of 8 o'clock bedtime. So
Yeah,
we're trying to
good
get
idea.
to bed.
Yeah. I've never been on a cruise.
I'm
Me
afraid of
neither.
them.
I always thought that kind of like, the idea of like it's like being in a shopping mall and trapped in there for a week or something.
Yeah.
This just kind of freaked me out.
It's too many
I always
people.
like camping.
Ooh, camping. I love camping.
Yeah.
Especially when it rains on like a tent. I love that popcorn sound.
Just have Mr. Nisi stand there in the dark and just pop some pop paper there, and
It's not quite the effect I'm going for. Just stand over there in the corner, honey, and pop the bubbles. No. What is?
Oh yeah. Well, Odd's a little older than mine, so mine are 8 o'clock, or supposed to be 8 o'clock. Seems like we tried to do it all summer, but it ran into 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. It was 9:30 before everybody had their last sip of milk, used the bathroom, got in their PJs, gave hugs and kisses, needed tucked in, turned my light down, all that jazz.
And dragged it out.
Yeah,
Another
it's
hour.
midnight.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm done with that.
Yep.
I was going in separate grade.
I
Anthony
hate
hates
as
camping.
well. Hate camping. You hate camping
No.
without a hot tub somewhere. You just got to plan properly. I mean, you just got to plan properly.
Yeah.
I used-
See, there you go. Ian's on the same page.
What's
Yeah.
that?
No, Mr.
Trying to
Nisi
plan-
likes to shop. Go ahead.
Trying to plan with these kids is just it doesn't work.
Well, I got to tell you the thing about camping and kids. You take them camping, they go to sleep early.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
exhausted from being outside running around in the elements.
I remember the first time I took my kids camping when I was a single parent, and I had one was 4 and I think one was 6, and like it was 7, 8 o'clock. They're like, "Can we go to bed now?" I'm like, "See ya."
Yes, you can. Yep.
Yep. Yep. See, it would have been great when we were in Stroudsburg if I would have brought the kids, and then they could have gone to bed and hopefully their mom would have been with us, and then we could have still stayed out and drank by the fireplace, the campfire.
Yeah,
that was a great time.
It sure was. We were thinking about doing that again. I was talking to RJ about that. I was like, "No, we can do it again." I mean, that was a good spot.
It was absolutely. I've been back there with the kids at least 2 or 3 times.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Did you stay in the at the Caboose Hotel or?
No, we didn't stay. We just made day trips. So I'll tell you what though. I usually do it. I don't want to make a YouTube or STS thing about it, but usually, or at least for the last 2 years, I take the kids there on their birthday in June. So the 2 younger ones still like the trains. So my son's still crazy over them. So that's like their one birthday gift from me. I take the day off of work and take them out to Stroudsburg, and we hang out and do the train ride, eat at the Casey Jones. Is it Casey Jones? I think it's Casey Jones.
Restaurant. Yeah, the restaurant. Casey Jones is the restaurant.
So they've all seen the big Pennsylvania Museum. My 2 younger ones have seen the Toy Museum. My oldest daughter hasn't seen it yet. I got to get her out there. So, but it's been fun with my 2 little ones because they weren't in school at the time. I think my daughter, I can't remember why.
Either way,
I think my daughter, I think we had my oldest daughter for some reason couldn't go with us the one year, and I can't remember why. So I took the 2 little ones, and then last year I did all 3, and then I'll do it again this year.
Anthony's talking about camping and stuff, and I guess he had a bad experience. But I mean, I would sleep in a tent, but going with kids and wife, I've had campers for the last 10 or 20 years, and having a camper is nice, whatever it's a pop-up or whatever, and it just keeps you up off the ground so you don't get rained on, and then you make do with whatever you have and go from there. But yeah, I spent a lot of time camping in a lot of the state parks in the Poconos. But
nice.
Yeah. But Anthony Dodge is not having anything to do with it.
Not after the description of what he went through. We had the camper blew over, a thunderstorm, a snake.
Oh
yeah,
my
I mean, it's
gosh.
just like picnicking, but you're staying overnight. But I don't know. Just got to plan the right kind of food to get yourself a picnic table grill or something.
And a bathroom. I need a bathroom.
Well, yeah, that's kind of an issue.
So, like, we camp at Fort Wilderness. When the kids were small, we would just go camp at Fort Wilderness at Disney. So you go to the park, then you take the bus back to the campground, and then they're ready for bed.
Well, let me ask you something about campgrounds in Florida. Now, I mean, there's a lot of wild animals there.
Yep.
So, I mean, the campgrounds in Florida, I mean, don't they have, like, fences around them and, like, a lot of pavement? Like, there's not so much wilderness because there's a lot of wild animals in Florida, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, most of our camping has been at Disney at Fort Wilderness, or there's a Fort DeSoto out in Pinellas.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the road that you're going to drive in on, but then you have sectioned off areas with like railroad ties, and it's all just ground. I mean, the only concrete would be the road that you drive in on. That would be it. There's not really any fencing or anything like that. So you're pretty much having to worry about the same stuff.
Yeah.
God must be dead. I'm not giving him an easy shot anymore. Jeez.
Every trip my mom and I went on, it's a tent in a campground. Sometimes I'm stoned because not even a spot is grass or dirt. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, a lot of places where there's a lot of wild animals that they don't even have grass and dirt and stuff.
Yeah, no, ours is all dirt. It's all dirt. You're definitely on dirt.
Yeah, I've never gone camping. Never gone camping.
You've never gone
I'd like
camping?
to, but I think I would rather do it with a log cabin.
Well, now I don't know that I can do the camping because it's hotter in blazes and my equilibrium is not so good. So getting up from being down on the ground, I'll be walking head first out the tent door. The ground.
There's a lot of campgrounds in Pennsylvania that have cabins, Rick.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other thing I've been wanting to do.
The other thing I've been wanting to do is river rafting. Not so much like white river rafting, but there's a couple places over in Jersey with smaller creeks that you can go and
too much work.
Get a raft and go down the river and just hang out.
Well, you can go down to Delaware. You can go down to Lehigh Gorge if you want to go up in the mountains. As a matter of fact, I used to do that all the time. Go down the Delaware River from Frenchtown to I forget the name of the place, but you just throw your raft in the water. I mean, they do tubing trips down there. You can rent a tube.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
I'm afraid to do that around here.
Yeah, I can understand that. But yeah, if you go up there and you go around in the New Jersey side, there's places you can park and get in the water. So I used to do that all the time. As a matter of fact, my son asked me the other day if I still have those rafts, and I'm like, yeah, sure, man. So
nice.
But yeah, that's a nice trip. I think of the town. You go from Frenchtown down the Delaware River to Doylestown. I forget the name of the town. But anyhow,
I'll have to find it.
Chesapeake Park is Jersey. It's an easy camping trip. Chesapeake? I don't know. The rivers around here in Ohio and Michigan. Yeah, right. I did that. Oh man, 30 years ago, I guess, down the Delaware Water Gap.
Nice.
Camping for a race. Experience can walk. Buy food from food trucks.
Cheesequake? It's pronounced cheesequake?
I don't know.
Cheesequake?
That's what Jerry just said. Cheesequake.
Yeah. Cheesecake.
I'll take cheesecake.
Cheesecake is good. Cheesecake
now
is
we're
good.
back to food again.
Yeah, back to the food again.
You know what I heard was cheesecake got started on the Mayflower.
Oh my god!
And they were running out of food, and they had a wheel of cheese, and so the cook fried the wheel of cheese, and then they complained that the center was doughy, so he cut it into wedges, and that's how you now have wedged cheesecake pieces.
You're gonna start a rumor. Oh my gosh! John, welcome in. Yeah, we said cake.
Yeah,
we keep flipping, flopping back and forth between.
We go from food to trains, yeah.
It's all together. You need trains to get food from one place to another, right? You got the reefers.
Yeah.
Hey, James.
Wedgies.
James, good to see you, bud.
Nobody's
What's
got
Ray
wedgies.
talking about wedgies?
Wedgies.
Atomic wedgies.
Well, quit wearing a thong, Ray.
Waterfall.
What was that? Sorry, real tired cleaning out the waterfall today. Got only 2 levels done.
Wow.
I guess it's not a real waterfall.
Don't go chasing waterfalls, Steve. We got a wedgie cheesesteak. Yes, real artist.
Oh my god.
Well, we're talking about camping and food. Has anybody tried Dutch oven cooking? No, you don't know what I'm talking about.
There's only one Dutch oven I know about, and you don't want to be a part of that.
The Dutch oven.
No, I don't want to be part of that.
But the Dutch oven you put on the campfire, and then you put the charcoals on the lid, right?
Right.
Yeah,
A big
I know what you
iron
got.
stove. Yeah, you can make
Nice.
pizzas in it and
And
everything like that.
Nice.
depending on the coals is what your temperature is going to be on the inside, right?
Right.
Yep.
Okay,
I learned
we
that from the
killed
Hey guys,
Mayflower. The Pilgrims
Yeah,
taught
from
I
the
me.
threw the link
Mayflower,
up
yeah.
there for the StreamYard if anybody else wants to join us.
Oh yeah.
Just hanging out tonight.
Yeah. We need Ray in here. Start us
Yeah,
up a little
Ray,
bit.
come on up here, bud. Get us off the TV and get down to the basement.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know what else. So what else you been working on, Nisi?
Well, I kind of been jumping around. I was waiting for my Picos to come in. I'd had 3 out of 4. I finally got the 4th one. So now it's either put up or shut up time. I have to start working
Papa
on the
John's
actual
Trains,
layout.
welcome.
I've been doing some Lego stuff and I've been decorating for, don't judge me, I already started decorating for Halloween and I have most of it up because it's my favorite holiday. So
Okay.
I've been busy doing that. And I'm trying to find some boxcars to decal. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, the cobbler was always good. Peach or cherry or apple. Yeah, cobbler and the Dutch.
Like
We're talking about the Dutch.
Oh, use your phone.
Dump
You're fine.
cake. Yes, dump cake. Yeah. So you're waiting for some turnouts, Nisi.
I got them. I just got them. I got the last one yesterday.
Yeah.
So now I have no excuse. I have to finish it.
No excuse.
No
Get to work
excuse.
on it.
Oh, see, Lynn even has his decorations up. You know, at this point in my life, there's been so much, and I think all of us can agree that we all have so much going on in our lives that anymore we make up our own rules and do what we want to do. Decorate, layout, whatever.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Oh no, it's trouble.
Captain T.
Captain
How
T
are you, bud?
from Canada.
Yeah. We're going out tomorrow to see if we can find trains.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
How's your
All day.
layout coming along?
Progress. I probably got another 6 months before I have
Well,
plywood
yeah,
on
it
the
takes
deck.
time. No, that's all right.
But getting there.
Nice.
Getting
We're
there.
gonna do a tailgate party on the tracks on the tracks tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Got about 8 of us.
You do that like once a year or every so many months, right?
Oh, once a year we're trying it out. So we're here up in Smith Falls, which is about a long ways from Florida.
At where I'm at in Florida, everything's a long ways away.
But I got 6 modules built for the layout.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Nice.
I'll have more material while we're away. Start building more.
Nice. I'm excited. I just put in a big order for mini prints, so I can't wait to get that stuff in. I got some of the Over the Edge series.
I got some of those
nice.
too.
Yeah, so I'm kind of excited about that because I got the in scale to go on my rock wall so they can like look over down at the HO scale town. So I'm really excited.
Did you get your magnifying glass so you can see them?
Yeah, I have my OptiVisor sitting over there. I'd use my OptiVisor just to paint the HO people.
Yeah. I was out tonight for a bit and we caught a deer train.
Flat mug.
And I went. There's a hobby store not far from here, and we went shopping. Me and Jackson.
Oh, nice, nice.
And we spent the afternoon running trains at Go Via Go Home's layout today.
He's got an amazing layout. I feel like it's multiple layouts in a room. That's amazing.
Yeah.
He's not.
It's
Oh, it's
cool.
this Wednesday. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, did you guys see? I got an email from Bernard over at Mini Prints. His latest offer is just put in an order. It didn't look like it has to be any certain amount, but he's got a code for you to get some free squirrels.
Yeah, after I put in my order, then he's offering free squirrels.
Free
Now
squirrels.
I'm looking at going
Free
back
squirrels.
to get some more.
Bernard was hoping to come tomorrow with us, but he's behind the 8 ball because he's busy because he's away doing shows in the States.
Yeah, because he was in Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah, he just went to Texas.
yeah. He's supposed to come tomorrow. SMT is coming tomorrow too. Harrison,
Yeah.
he's gonna be there. He's gonna be there tomorrow.
Nice.
Go Via Home's gonna be there. Up 31. Trackside Mike.
Squirrels will be
Forever
after you
DC is
nuts.
gonna be there.
Nice.
Not sure who else is gonna show up. About 5 or 6 of us. Last year we caught 8 freight trains.
Nice.
And
Nice.
Do you know, like, do you have a scanner or something to tell you what
I
trains
have
are
a
coming
scanner, but
through? Okay.
I haven't got my computer set up since I moved. But
Yeah.
Mike got his and Bob
Okay.
got his.
Okay.
So,
It'd be my luck if I try to do something like that without some sort of way of getting information. I would just be sitting at a track all day, and then when I left, then guess what? A train would go by.
Happens to me all the time.
we can hear
Happened
the,
to me today. Sat
hear
there
the
for an
horn
hour and
whistles
45
going
minutes
in
with the
the
kids
morning.
in the car and waited for a train. And no sooner did we get home, which is only 10 minutes away, we hear, "Brrr."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
kids all look at me and go, Dad.
It's
And
not
I'm
my
like, I
fault.
don't know. Not my fault.
No, I want to catch it. I don't want to release it.
Yeah. So no, it'll be fun tomorrow. So I think Mike's gonna be on trackside tomorrow.
Steve wants to know who's got the TV on in the background.
Not me.
My wife does.
Oh,
Ah.
the misses.
Oh.
She went and did it.
I'm watching Mythbusters. Should I turn that down?
Is
No, it's-
Mythbusters still around,
I
or
think
is
you're
that
all right.
repeats?
Yeah, they're replaying it.
That was a good show.
It's a free country up here.
Let me turn the TV down here just in case.
No,
No, it was a good drive coming up.
Oh, that's good.
About a 5-hour drive.
Ugh.
Hard to hear James. Oh, James is hard to hear. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm on my tablet, so I won't stay too long.
Did you guys see the video from Tammy and Ray, the box of goodies they got from Lynn?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was amazing.
And I saw the video today. I'm hoping up your sticker.
Oh, did you get my sticker?
No, she did.
Oh, okay.
I haven't got yours yet.
Okay.
But we left Friday morning, so I haven't. There was no mail Thursday.
Well, it's snail mail, so no telling when it will get
Well, my I ordered a boxcar from Train World. It got. I ordered from the States. It stayed in the States, and my friend brought it up for him. His daughter lives in Manhattan, so I got free shipping.
nice.
Well, it's no way to
Sweet.
save money in the States, because this Train World makes you spend $75 American to get it to Canada, and the shipping was $65.
Wow.
Then I would have to pay the duty to get it across the border and the taxes, and maybe it'll do a handling charge. I figured that $40 American boxcar is going to cost me $230 Canadian.
Wow.
So we found a runaround way.
That's crazy.
It's just that one that's it's a special 125th anniversary BNSF boxcar that Atlas put out.
Oh, okay.
So I have the
Oh, cool.
locomotive, I have the boxcar, and I have the caboose.
Sweet.
Now I want another locomotive.
But we always want something else. I always want more. I know.
Oh yeah,
I always see
Always-
just
there's always
one
room
more
for more.
thing.
room for more.
I'm a collector.
Yeah, I know. I collect.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
Mhm.
I'm a
I'm a
collector.
collector.
I'm a
And they're
collector.
pretty.
There's a
and
real
fluffy.
fine line between collector and hoarder, just let you know.
Now, hoarding, you know you're a hoarder when you can't walk around your house.
I can walk around.
Well, that, and if you're a collector, you got to make sure you run the trains at least once every couple months.
So they don't get all like gooped up or something.
Yeah, right. If you take them out of the box and you run them, you're not a hoarder. You're just a collector. So you got to. I try and do that once every couple months, like run everything just to.
Well, I don't have track down yet, so I guess I'm a hoarder.
It sounds so dirty. I'm a hoarder.
I will admit,
Hi, my name is
I'm a
Elisa,
hoarder.
and I'm a hoarder.
I'm a hoarder.
You know that Jason, the train freak, designed my layout, right?
Yep.
Jason did my track plan.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Of course, we tweaked it. And Thomas Grassi is helping with a few electrical issues and other ideas.
I saw a video he put out today that I was very confused on.
What's that?
But he seems to got it working. Something has to do with a relay and some switching motors.
Oh,
Is that Thomas?
Thomas Grassi, yeah.
Yeah, he's using the Kobo system and JRMI, and I'm not. I'm using the Walters switch machines. It's all plug and play. It is idiot proof almost. I just gotta plug it in and go.
I take that as a challenge. When someone tells me it's idiot proof, I'm here to prove that it is not idiot proof.
The only thing I have to figure out is how to control the switch machines with my ProCap. Because the switches for what I'm putting a double crossover on a staging yard, which is beyond the reach of the layout. So I want to be able to control those trains from the ProCap. So
Okay.
but I'm not there yet, so I don't want to ask questions. I'm just going to forget it. But I know it's easy to do. Every Walter switch machine has a decoder built into it. Every Walter switch has 2 micro switches built in, so we can control the frog. The only thing we're trying to figure out is to make sure that I do not have a Y. And with Sparky came to the house the other day, and he figured it is a Y. So we're trying to work out a go around to eliminate any possible short condition with it as a Y because of the double crossover.
Oh.
Just the way the track plan's working out, he figured it's a Y. But we're gonna put.
What's so bad about having a Y?
No, I just want to figure out how to wire it properly. That's all.
Oh, just get yourself an auto reverser.
Yeah. So we're gonna put. I'm gonna put an EB1 breaker in the same circuit anyhow.
Oh, those EB1 breakers. I gave up on those.
I didn't have a problem with mine.
Yeah, I even went to NCE
Yes,
and I explained the issue I was having to NCE, and they didn't believe me. So I made an unlisted video and I showed them exactly what was happening, and I sent them the video. I saw that they watched the video, and then they stopped responding because they have no idea why it's happening. They don't know if the problem is in my command station or if the problem is with the batch of EB01s that they put out. But for some odd reason, every time I add an EB01 to my layout and test it, the short always makes it back to the command station, and the command station shuts off. So I stopped using them. I went back to the old method and started using light bulbs.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have a problem with the ones I had, but they only were in the layout for about maybe 2 hours. Yeah, Sparky makes house calls. Sparky's only 30 kilometers from my house.
Steve, that's fantastic. Did you guys see that Tim CP368 said that if all works out, he hopes they'll have something in his basement that no one else can say that they have in theirs? And Steve responded with a finished train layout.
Nice.
Nice. That's fantastic.
You never finish your layout.
No, it's never finished.
It's never done.
It's Teddy Bear 11.
So where's
Teddy Bear 11.
So Rick, where's your layout?
My layout's back there. It's just in pieces.
Oh.
I took it all down.
There was a bet. Who's going to finish the layout first, Heath or Rick?
Heath is definitely going to beat me. I can't put the layout back up right now. I got My wife's in the middle of changing schools. She's a school teacher, so she had to bring home all of her stuff from her old school and storing it here. The problem is the school that she's going into is an older school with no air conditioning.
Oh.
So next year it's being slated to get an overhaul, a revamp.
Uh-huh.
So she doesn't want to put too much in her classroom now because she's only going to have to bring it home in June and then move it to a new school in September next year.
Yep.
So everything is just accumulating in my train room. So that's why I got to get my butt going on this shelf layout because
okay.
Yeah, it's
So
been a
your
long
wife
time.
took over part of your train room. That's what's going on.
Yeah, always. Thomas!
Oh, look, he's got an
There's
optimizer on.
He's going under.
He's one of the cool kids.
He's scuba diving.
I want to be like Thomas. Oh wait, I have to get it like him though. Wait, how does he got it? He got it like this.
I can't believe that.
So what you working on, Thomas?
Well, I'm trying to show you if I get OBS to work here. So
Oh man! Now Lynn McCurdy made a comment about the train room, and that's a constant battle when you can't walk around stuff. You're like, okay, stop. This stuff's got to go in totes, or this stuff's got to go to a train show. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, nice.
Split Rock Mining Company. Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice.
Nicely done.
Look at that.
Is that from scratch, or do you just paint an existing one?
I painted an SP one, so now I'm gonna weather it up.
Nice.
Okay, nice paint.
Nice.
Very cool.
Nice. Love those decals.
Are you gonna put some coal in there, or just leave it open boxcar or an open gondola?
No, I'm just gonna make the inside filthy. This is going to Derail Daryl.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Cars.
When's
Very
mine
cool.
coming to Canada?
This one's going to Anthony.
Oh, look at that. Very cool.
Oh, love that.
Yeah. Where's mine?
Nice.
And,
James.
Cool.
James is yours. Yours is that steel coil car.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
Steel coil car.
I got a car for Nisi I'm making. I got about 8 or 9 in the paint shop right now.
I'm gonna get a car. I'm so excited.
Yeah, Steve, I would. Unfortunately, that would be an added cost every month, which I can't get my wife to agree on because, of course, my stuff's not going in a storage unit, so someone's has to. So,
wow.
Convince your wife. Yeah, your stuff's got to go in storage. I'm leaving my
Sorry.
stuff
You're
here.
the
Your
one who's
stuff's
sleeping
gotta
in
get
the
out of
storage
here.
units.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hoping
You're
to
bad.
store something 1-to-1 scale in the basement until it finds a forever home.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
I bought a layout, then took it apart and never have it finished. Yeah, that's the problem. You take it apart and then you got to start from scratch.
Well, I did that. I took it all apart last year.
Stop,
Well,
James. Stop.
Starting from scratch is not bad. I mean, I've got to a point on my HO layout where I'm like, I ran out of space and I've modeled everything I want to, and I'm like, I don't know what else to do with it.
Yeah.
No, I like the idea of starting from scratch, but I've been able to correct the mistakes I made in the first layout.
That's what I'm in the process of doing, is correcting mistakes from the
Because I
original.
used the L girder system the last time.
Randall.
Randall.
And,
Hey, what's happening, guys?
And I made access points for switch machines difficult. So I
Yeah.
went to the MR benchwork method. And that's the way he's doing his.
Yeah.
All pocket screws, all plywood. Fantastic.
Nice. So Randall, you're not working tonight? No,
No,
shifting
not
crews
tonight.
on? Nice.
Don't look like I'll be going out tonight, so.
Well, good.
Good.
I'm not going out either, Randall, so we're in the same club.
Yeah, I just got done editing a video and getting it uploaded, so
Oh, sweet.
just
I did
kind
mine
of give you a
too.
sneak peek of what it is.
Oh, is that a U-boat?
That's a U-25B.
Nice. Very cool.
That's one look I'm not too fussy on, Randall.
What? what I really like about this box that Rapido did, it has all three versions that they're doing. So on this side, you have one of the low nose units.
Right.
On the other side, you have the other low nose unit. And then I'll flip it around, and then you'll have the side that I have, the high nose unit.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
So that's a really cool box that Rapido put together
It is cool.
for that engine. So
Yeah. I watched a video about it the other day, but wasn't too impressed with it. Didn't turn my crank anyhow. But I want another BNSF Pokemon, I tell you.
yeah, I was speaking of BNSF. I was actually working on a BNSF -840B. That son of a gun there. Whoever had this engine before me really did a number on it.
Yeah.
Where these front handrails were, it looked like they just packed it full of glue,
Oh,
and I had to scrape all that. I had to scrape all that glue off of it and reattach the handrails. So, yeah, it was a real mess on this front pilot. So, I need to find. It also had a broken handrail. It's gone off this side right here, but
Wow.
I got to find a replacement. I'll call Atlas one day and see if they got any. So,
If Atlas may not have any, because the last time I broke a handrail off an Atlas locomotive,
yeah.
the only time you can get it if they redo the and the new run, they have spare parts.
Unfortunately, no, I didn't, Steve 87th. I did not get a new job yet. I still got the old one though. I'm not going to quit rail crew, but
we need some train money.
Yeah.
Just get yourself a Mr. Nisi.
There you go.
It worked for me.
So Mr. Nis is going to buy Randall a train?
Well, I didn't think that through, did I?
I'm actually good on trains for a while, so
but I now have every diesel that TH&B produced. Everyone.
Nice.
How
and
many?
They're all match sets.
How many of them are there?
Well, there's 7 GP7s.
Yeah.
There's 4 NW2s.
Yeah.
4 SW9s.
Okay.
And 3 GP9s.
That's 18 if I did my math right.
So I have
I got 17.
7 Atlas for the GP7s. The NW2s are Kato. The SW9s are the brand new Proto Walters Proto, brand new, just came out. And my GP9s, I have 2 sets. I have a set of Kato and the new Athearn Genesis.
Wow.
And ain't counting the steamers. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
Russ was saying he didn't finish his layout. Like, well, don't be in a hurry to finish it, Russ, because then you won't have anything to work on.
I'm learning there's always going to be something to work on. I don't think that ever. Of course, I'm a bull in a china closet, so I'm always knocking things off at things. So I always have to repair stuff.
Yeah.
I do that too, Nisi, but it's easy to knock stuff off around here. So
There's always more work doing your layout.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to put your layout together, you think it's all done. Oh, I forgot to put the ties between the joints you took apart. Like Chris is going to use a few missing on his layout.
Yeah, the first time I went to do that, I didn't grasp that you needed to cut the little pieces that are on the rails so you can slide it underneath the...
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I learned that this year, that theory. I didn't know about it either.
Yeah.
What do you mean, the rail joiners?
Yeah, because it's bumpy and you're thinking you can force it under there with no problem and it's not going, and all of a sudden I realized, it's because you gotta cut that off.
Yeah, you gotta cut the extra tab off the rail joiner.
Some people take the ties away. Now, Walters make replacement ties. You can buy them.
Oh.
I bought some of those. But yeah, I'm gonna start working on mods of the other length of wall, and when I get back, we're heading home on Thursday morning. We're here for 6 days.
Oh wow.
Well, 3 days in Smith here and 3 days in Kingston, which is about Kingston. You cross the St. Lawrence River and you're into New York State. Not too far.
Deepburn says he uses Rick's rail joiner tool. What's that?
Oh, that's my rail.
Well, yeah, you did a video on that.
Oh, the
Yeah.
thing with the thing.
Yeah, you
put
get a
the
spare
thing and
rail.
then you-
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's the best tool ever.
I have that. I actually have it in here with me because I was using it when I was working.
I've actually got a couple comments from people who've done design changes. One guy took
Here's mine.
took a handle from something, like a wooden handle from something, and just drilled a hole in it, and then glued the piece of rail into that. So now they got a handle
Nice
to hold the piece of rail. Yeah, I got all kinds of ideas that
Wow.
people gave me for that.
The only thing about certain with depending what you're using for turnouts, the Pico joiners don't fit well on turnouts. So I gotta
That's
use
true.
Walters. I gotta use Walters joiners for Walters turnouts and Pico for track.
I think somebody else had the same issue. I can't remember. Jerry, I think it was Jerry, had the same problem with his rail joiners.
Mm-hmm.
He had to get other ones.
So, Thomas, on your weathering, what color are you using?
The latest one was a big
Oh, it's
oil
old.
brusher, a red primer.
Okay. And are you using?
Oh wow. Okay.
That's
and
pretty cool.
Then you clean it up with
Center. Okay.
you put it on and let it sit.
It looks really good.
That's a gondola. I get to use it.
I don't do much weathering, but that looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
The thing and the thing and the thing. Three's Company too.
Yeah.
I have a caboose. I think it's the cat, a Chessie caboose that a hobby shop was my dad's, and he took it to the hobby shop to have them install a sound or a light or something inside of it. And he paid them money to do this, and then I guess he didn't realize it, but they cracked the heck out of that shell when they put it back together again.
Oh.
I'm thinking that is like a cardinal sin, considering a hobby, like a train store did that to that.
Yep.
So I took it out. They used a 9-volt battery, and that's what cracked it.
So why would you do that?
9-volt battery to do what?
To power it.
You can
To
put
put lights in it.
Yeah.
pickup. Put a pickup on it.
They put a switch on it. You'd flip the switch, and then the light would come on it. And so I took the thing off because it was cracked, and there was a 9-volt battery.
You can buy a pickup for the trucks and power from the track.
Yeah.
What kind of caboose? Like a Santa Fe or a Chessie or?
It's a Chessie, and it's like the 3-bay window, I think it is. It's a
Okay.
nice looking.
Wow.
It's a nice looking, and they cracked it. So I just removed the battery because that's ridiculous.
Talk to Joe Rader. He might have some spare parts, but he collects the
Current op session is a couple though. Video will be on Friday. Sweet.
Oh, I wonder what you were on.
Yeah.
Take care, Anthony. Have a good night.
See you, bud. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it.
There it went.
Ta-da.
Oh, what? Had the momentum turned on that thing. Come on. We're probably fixing to have a wreck live on YouTube.
Ow. If you're gonna put stuff under your desk, make sure you don't kick it when you move your foot.
Good idea.
Like your cat or dog.
Or PVC that you got under there. Don't ask why. No, I'm not a hoarder just because I can't move my feet.
There's the proof.
It's completely fine.
Well,
there
that's
are no
probably
issues.
Yeah.
Again,
So what do you do with Legos, Nisi? You just
So
like buy Lego kits or what?
yeah, so I talked my husband into getting me. Lego has a commuter train. It looks kind of like a speed train, and they had them on sale for $20 at lego.com like last year. So I grabbed 2 of those, and it comes with track. I figure, I need a train to go under the Christmas tree, right? And I
Okay.
don't want it. I don't want to run my real stuff on carpet.
I would.
No, I won't do it. And then Mr. Nisi bought me a really fun Snoopy train. But once you buy the real stuff and then you try to play with the plastic stuff, then the track's doing all of this nonsense. You don't want that. So I managed to talk Mr. Nisi into continuing to further my addiction. And he bought me a Santa Village and a few other Christmas things. And I have a giant Christmas tree. So that's going to go over to there. And then my kids had Legos. So I have pulled all of the pieces of Legos out and have reorganized them in my craft room by color. And then my son has his Legos. My daughter came over and she has a Lego room in her house. So she came over and grabbed some stuff that I found hers. So I'm kind of, I never had Legos as a kid. So I'm kind of just living in childhood, I guess.
Okay.
I gave most of my Lego away, but I built the Apollo launch tower Lego.
Oh, we have it. We have it with the staging thing, and I have the whole thing.
I built mine from scratch.
Oh well, I mean, there's that.
We ordered the brick. I ordered the brick. We bought
That's
the brick
expensive.
all across the world.
Oh yeah, that's
Build that.
expensive.
It's over 4 feet tall.
Oh yeah, no, that's expensive. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
And I didn't look at the credit card in my work because we had a thing called Brick Link to buy brick.
Yep, it's still there. Yeah.
So I know that Lego owns it now.
Yeah.
And now it's being taxed.
Oh, so my son had the Halloween like type stuff, and because I thought I'd get started early, so now I'm sitting here on lego.com and I'm pulling up the schematics and I'm trying to find each individual piece because there's a really nice ghost train that's with it. So I'm selling that I'm doing it for trains.
So you started in the Legos because it was related to trains, and then it got into other things.
And last year the hurricane,
Okay.
we bought a giant Yoda, so when the power was out, we could all sit at the dining room table.
You can do all kind of crazy stuff with Legos.
Yeah, and give you something to do and not pay attention to the nonsense going on.
Sure. Yeah,
I gave away so much Lego last year when we moved. I was giving it away to people.
Yeah.
You can build a Prius out of Legos.
Oh, yeah.
You can build anything out of it.
But I kept the Apollo.
Yeah, you have to. I built. My son had a science project, and his science project was on the Apollo 13. So I built from scratch with cardstock and cardboard and all that stuff. I built the Apollo 13, and he took it to school and got good grade on his actual report. Somebody loved that model so much that it disappeared. So we never got it back.
I watched the Apollo launch when it launched in '69.
I have the keychains. I got the keychains that they gave out at gas stations when it launched.
I was in grade 11, I guess it was.
Yeah, you're about the same age as my parents, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was born in '52.
You're much younger than my parents. No, not by very much, but yeah.
But believe it or not, I still got it. I never thought your son built the Apollo 13.
Yeah.
If I found the box, I have all the newspaper clippings from the Apollo 13 disaster.
Oh wow.
From our news area. I have everything that Apollo put out in the news around here. I follow the Apollo right from day one.
I just found some Life magazines from about that time period, and I didn't even know I had it. I didn't even know I had it. I just
I have those
found
too.
it.
They're in a box somewhere in the house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Paula's big thing.
So my kids love Legos, and I tried to get my daughter, who is now 8.5, interested in the erector sets. And
Oh, okay.
so we bought a couple. We found them online, and I tried to get her to try them. And needless to say, that's a helicopter, or at least that's as far as she got.
But actually, it's not bad.
And then she gave it back. Then she gave it back to me and said, "This is too hard."
Really? That was a heck of a toy when we were kids.
I loved
was.
them. I loved them.
I mean,
I
it was
built so
metal
many
and
things out of
screws
them.
and nuts and bolts, and
Yeah.
you could actually build something. I mean, that was a real engineering
Yeah.
tool.
My
Yeah.
kids
Yeah.
built from my dining room chandelier. My daughter, her best friend, and my son built, I don't even remember what it's called, some sort of a machine. It's kind of along the lines like a roller coaster. You build this thing and then you drop a marble down it and it does all this stuff. It was like a science thing. The girls decided they wanted to do it. So the three of them did it. It's something, I can't remember what the name of it is. And it was an
Mousetrap.
all-day project, and I had an IT guy coming in to work on my computer that day, and he just kept looking at me like I had three heads because I was letting kids like build something off of my chandelier. But they had a great time and they learned something. It was like physics or something.
Yeah.
So.
I
Yeah.
saw that about the Millennium Falcon. I bought the Millennium Falcon and I sold it because it was too big.
James, they have the smaller one. My son's got the smaller one.
Well, at the time,
Yeah, I got the smaller one that's like, I don't know, 12, 14
7,500
inches,
pieces.
something like that.
Yeah, it's like yay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had no.
Really?
Yeah.
Is either trains or Lego. I picked trains.
Oh, I picked both.
You know what I love? I love that James is actually using the proper name for it.
What's that?
He's saying it's Lego. Legos is not a word.
Lego, my ego.
Multiple Lego is just Lego.
All right. Me's,
That's right.
Kabees,
You're
I
right,
don't
Greg.
care.
You're right.
And you don't use import Lego.
No.
You're right.
You don't
They
use
don't-
clones.
They don't stick together.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was kind of crazy when they started coming out with the new kits with like rounded shapes and everything.
Oh,
And
yeah.
when I was a kid, you had like 5 shapes to deal with.
Yeah.
And they're all
Oh,
Five
square.
squares. That was it.
Yeah, yeah, the
Okay.
2x8, the 2x
4, the 2x2,
one, yeah,
2x1.
yeah. You had
Yeah.
the squares and the 1x2, and you had like 5 different shapes, and you had to make something out of that.
Yeah.
And now, like
Now it's
Now-
all those specialty parts is just getting crazy.
Did you know that Lego is a good tool for modeling?
yes,
Because they're
Oh,
square
sure.
for gluing your square corners together.
oh,
Yep.
okay,
Gus,
And the
good
little-
to see you, bud.
I use the small little wheel grips for holding the axles together. They're great spacers for circuit boards on your layout.
Oh, I will have to tell Mr. Nisi I need more Legos to help me build my trains.
More what?
More Legos.
Or Lego.
Hey, listen. Legos came over on the Mayflower.
Yeah.
I can't even say it.
That's what it's called.
The
Nice
Pilgrims
try.
brought the Legos while they were eating donuts. They were
Yeah.
like, we need bricks to build for our
I
children.
That's right. That's
So they
right.
had
That's right.
Legos.
Absolutely.
Lego. Let go,
No.
my Lego.
Well,
Lego, Lego.
here's something that'll get you a beer at a bar if you ever want to trick someone.
I'll show my leg.
Not really a trick. Can anyone guess who the biggest tire manufacturer is in the United States?
Oh.
Yes.
Lego.
no,
It's Lego.
Carlisle BF.
It's-
Is it really?
It's Lego.
The amount of tires
Lego
that they
makes
have to
more
build for
tires
you
than
for your
any
kids.
other company.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Now
cars
you can flip
made
that.
more
You can
tires
flip
than-
that around and say who makes more wheels. That would be Hot Wheels, but Hot Wheels doesn't make tires. They only make wheels.
Goodyear makes
Yeah,
good
it's
But
toys.
yes, Lego is the biggest tire manufacturer in the United States.
Wow. You know how
They
cheap
make
that would
more
be if you could
tires
put
than
Lego
any other
tires on your
automobile
car.
company.
That'd be easy to switch out the side of the road, right?
Right.
Isn't it right? Yep. Just get yourself a 1-to-1 scale brick breaker, knock the car out.
If you get hurt, just put on a new arm or leg.
That's it. Yeah.
You can change your
Yeah.
expression.
See-
Like when you're mad, you just roll your head around the other direction.
I still want to use Lego. They make the brick pieces, the 1x2 brick blocks. I want to use those for retaining wall on the layout.
Yeah.
But I need probably about 500 of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
49, Denmark. I had to look this up. So Lego started building what we know as Lego, now in 1949, and from a company from Denmark.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think
correct.
Lego stands for Let's Play.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hot Wheels used to make cars with.
They're
rubber
still owned by
tires.
the same company. It's still
Gus Hadley.
I love the Legos. I love the trains.
The what?
trained.
Listen here, Mr. Bailey. Tomato. Legos, Lego.
Did I tell you I made fried green tomatoes earlier? See,
Yeah,
now we're
with-
all
That's where we-
around. Now we're
with
back.
butter.
That's where we started. That's where we
Trying to
started.
fry it with
Toma-
butter.
Fried tomatoes.
Oh man.
Lord have mercy.
Oh,
Trains.
how about that?
So I wonder how many people entered the PB contest.
I did not.
I did.
I did.
And actually, yesterday I got my next. I got my next peanut butter lid. Just
Good
finished off
gravy.
the jar on Thursday.
Yeah.
Did you say you smoked a jar on Thursday?
I finished off the jar
Okay.
on Thursday.
So is that jar?
You're like, I smoked a
peanut
jar
butter in
on
it?
Thursday. Let
You
go
like
my
some
Lego while I eat my Eggo. See,
Right,
Gus
right.
gets it.
Missy has an
Hey,
erector
Martin,
set.
good to see you, bud.
I call
It's a
tomatoes.
hot dog and sandwich.
A hot dog is a sandwich. It's bread.
My- My niece, she loves Eggo waffles.
Eggo waffles are the
Oh,
best.
they're the best.
What are St.
She,
Martin's?
I will admit they were good. She picked me a couple of the chocolate chip ones that she's got, and they were really good.
Nice.
Chocolate chips are good, yeah.
And
I'll
Robert
be back in a
Chip.
second here.
What is a Smartie? A Smarties?
I've never heard
All right.
of those.
Teddy bear,
Never
you
heard
need
that
to
one.
elaborate.
You know the candy Lifesavers?
Yeah.
Yep.
It used to be made in Hamilton, where I live. I used to service
Oh.
the equipment for that.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
It's gone now because they're
Nice.
not made in here in North America. I don't think anymore.
Hmm.
At least not
Wow.
in Canada.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Just come up from overseas.
there's a lot of things I've serviced over the years that was made in North America. In fact,
Yeah.
when I got married, my boss paid extra to lay my flight so I can service 5 motors for the Nelson Steel factory that was in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh wow.
He paid to delay the flight so I can take care of the U.S. Whether the pickle lines and the motors are bad, the pickle juice is not good for electrical stuff.
Oh, is it acidic maybe because of the vinegar or whatever?
Very acidic. It got so bad it can deteriorate a spring down to nothing. It's so
Wow.
bad.
Good night, Ray. Take care.
I'm gonna go.
See you, Ray. Have a good one, bud.
So I tell you guys right now, tomorrow there may be 2 or 3 lives going trackside tomorrow, guaranteed.
Oh, cool.
So watch out. You get invaded by trains.
Get an invasion of trains.
YouTubers tomorrow.
The YouTubers will be out.
Oh yeah, we're out. They opened the door and we got loose.
Oh boy.
But we're having fun.
That's all that matters.
That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
And see, Randall's got a Christmas tree on his lid already.
I got 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them. He's
Alice
all
is-
set.
Nice.
Yeah, he's all set.
That's
Ooh.
my light for the layout. If I had these off, it's pretty dark. So
Yeah. I like the fiber optic. That's pretty cool.
yeah, the fiber optic's really cool. So
Yeah.
yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
Nice.
Christmas in September.
So Thomas, are you gonna rust the inside of that, or are you just gonna make it look dirty?
Oh, I'm gonna rust it. I'm just mixing up the oil paints.
There you go. Try to get a snack.
A snacky snack?
Oh, what you got?
Beef jerky? Oh, fruit snack.
Oh,
Oh, my
yeah,
new
fruit
cars,
snack.
We had.
I got those.
I had the ginger snack.
I didn't send you any of those, did I, Nissy?
You know what?
I sent you everything else.
Yeah, I don't think I got fruit. Gosh darn it, David.
Yeah.
I think I filled up the box. Then-
I feel let down. I didn't get the fruit snack.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got more beef jerky than Rick.
Yeah.
That beef jerky's
Oh, now I'm jealous.
good. You should be, Rick. You should be.
I'm jealous.
That was good beef jerky,
had
wasn't
the fruit snacks. The kids eat
really good.
those.
It is really good. I had my son try the spicy one, and he was like, he did the same thing I did. He goes, "Oh, there is a kick."
Well, I'm gonna go, guys. You have a good evening. And
All right, good night, James.
All right, see you, James.
All right, James.
Have fun.
Thanks for
Have
stopping
fun
in,
tomorrow.
bud. Have a good one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Keep an eye out to see what happens.
Ray's out of here. So, okay, Ray, it was good having you.
Snacky snacks. So you're using oil for the inside? Water
Water mixable oil coats.
Water mixable oil. Okay.
Oil paints?
Yes.
It takes a long time to dry, doesn't it?
No, not really. But at least you
Okay.
have more time than enamel.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. A little bit more than enamel. Okay. Why oiled instead of enamel or acrylic?
Because you can work with it longer.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay.
Because this is, I'm putting on the light color and all that, and 2 more darker colors on top
Mm-hmm.
to make all the rust where the water sits in the gondola.
Is that what you did on the sides also? Oil?
Yeah, some oils and some enamel washes.
Okay. Well, don't you have a problem when you use enamel and oil on the same? You have
No,
to-
no,
No.
Do you have
Okay.
to seal it in between those two
Nope.
different?
nope, don't. Sometimes you can do that, but it kind of gives it a dull finish then.
Okay.
See, this part's intimidating to me. It's like,
So where the big braces are on the bottom,
yeah,
that's where the rust will accumulate there, down the middle, and then where those braces are.
okay.
And they're different on each gondola. So here's one.
Oh.
And it's got a lot more. So in the middle, I'll do.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to figure out where these braces are. Going by the posts.
So my problem when I'm trying to do what I loosely call weathering is it starts to look good. And then I'm like, oh, well, a little bit more will look even
Yeah,
better.
right.
And then
The
I've
ultimate
gone-
sin.
I've gone way past where I should have stopped.
Yep. That's the ultimate sin. Leave it alone.
It's one of those things you mess with, and then you have to play with it until you find a happy medium, or it's not easy. It's you have to
No,
find a couple
not
pieces.
easy.
You have to find a couple box cars that you're like ready to just mess up and just practice.
That's what I'm gonna end up doing is just grabbing
Yeah.
some out and
Yeah, the $5 boxcars it shows
Yeah.
Weather them up, and then when you're done, get out the spray can, paint them again.
Yeah.
Right. No, I've had a couple cars that I thought, well, I took out in the garage and I spray painted, and I thought I'd do something
See you,
with
Teddy.
it, and it just like okay. And then I tried to clean the paint off, and I'm like, you know what? That's going in the trash. And that's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn to embrace the mistakes. It's a learning experience.
You just have to start somewhere with them.
Yeah.
Well, you practiced on your husband, so you've embraced that.
Oh,
Wow.
I've never tried to.
I told my wife to embrace her mistakes, and she gave me a great big hug. So
Wow, that's fantastic. No, I was the best decision that Mr. Nisi ever made.
Okay.
Don't tell him anything.
not what he told me.
Shut up.
Then he met
where
Rita.
is he? Yeah, where's Rita?
Rita. Yeah, where is Rita? What's Rita up to?
We didn't
I
see
don't
her
know.
tonight.
No, we started the show without her.
We didn't have time for Rita. Rita got kicked to the curb.
What was I going to say? Somebody had a comment here. Oh, CP368. We were talking about snacks. Yeah, fruit snack. I go through a box of those fruit snacks like every week and a half or something.
Oh yeah, we do too. We actually go through so many. We got to buy them from BJ's.
Yeah,
because the
that's how we
kids,
used to buy 'em,
three
yeah.
kids, three kids. It's like a snack every day. It's like
Are those the fruit roll-up ones or just the fruit snacks?
Just fruit snack.
Yeah, they were just fruit snacks.
Yeah, just we get the roll-ups too. We try and interchange them, but yep, that's them. Yep.
There's nobody in my business.
Teddy Bear, the link is in the chat.
Yeah. Here, let me pop it up here for you, bud. Absolutely.
Rita's been busy at Tim's.
I guess nobody saw the Rita I sent you, huh, Rick?
The what?
The Rita that I sent.
Yeah, I know. I had to keep that censored, but they know it's there. They know it's there. Yeah, I
got
remember opening that up. Was like, hang on a second.
I got a set of those. They were on sale. I think I got them from a train show or something. There was a couple different ones, and I was like, well, actually, my wife kind of objected to them, so I kind of had to hide one of them on the way out.
I believe it or not, I actually have a set. I don't know where they came from, but they're already painted, already ready to go. Ian from Caboose Stop Hobbies was selling these different sets of figures of these couples that were actually in the action of doing
while sitting
and
on
all you had to do is put them in the
or a
settings.
dining room table.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So yeah, I know, bud. I know. It's like, yeah. So of course I had to pick up a set.
Oh yeah. So was it the dining room table, the couch, the easy chair?
I can't remember which set I got. I
Nisi knows a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's a little rough. Nisi, what do you?
She's really going on, isn't she? She's got some stuff to say.
I know some things.
That sounds spicy.
Very spicy.
All right. So for the life of me, I have been trying for the longest time. It's been so long since we've talked. Teddy Bear, remind me what your name actually is.
Stu?
Stu.
Stu.
Stu. Yeah.
Stu. It was right there. I knew it. How you been, buddy? Long time no see.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. It's been a while. Yeah, I've had a few things going on in life, but I'm back.
Nice.
So
Awesome.
I've started working on the layout again.
Very cool.
Actually, just this whole area that's around me here, I've started getting into it because, as you can see, like live streaming, this should be, some nice, neat scenery on that.
Yeah.
So I'll switch to another camera. I've got 3 or 4 webcams set up around the place. I'll switch to the
Yep,
one
I remember.
Oh wow.
Actually, this one might have enough lead on it. So
Wow.
that's my latest working.
Very nice.
There's another line there. It's going to go up.
A lot of weight.
Goes
Looks
up
good.
behind that panel there and comes up out the other side. Goes all along that wall, the back of that wall there.
Wow, that's a big layout.
Top of the station. Yeah, it's basically a
It's even bigger.
layout. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. Live in what they call a Queenslander style house, basically a house up on stilts.
Oh,
And
okay.
I've got underneath to mess around with.
Nice.
So actually, I'll switch to this. I'll switch to this camera, and I'll show you a bit better. That way, you want to look at my ugly mug.
So that's a walk-into layout.
Walk in, walk around. I've got a on the other
gate.
side here. I've got a what you'd probably call a transfer yard.
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4 tracks there, and over the other side I've got a major freight yard. Then over here I've been working on staging. It's great to have a layout this size, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Oh, sure is.
Building it mostly by myself. I've got friends come over from time to time, but time permitting, they've got family and commitments and all that other sort of stuff. So do most stuff on weekends. Here we go. Yep, that's better. I'll get that out of the way.
Okay.
What are you modeling?
It's HO American, Montana Rail Link, and Burlington Northern Santa Fe.
Oh wow.
Burlington Northern, the Montana Rail Link. When they started off, they had a lot of locomotives from like fallen flag roads, and they bought a lot of secondhand locomotives, mostly SD45s and SD40s. They only had one true SD40-2. The other 40-2s were upgraded SD40s. But what really attracted me to the Montana Rail Link was all these patch locomotives, like a lot of Burlington Northern. There was some couple of Southern Pacific repatched, Susquehanna. A real mixed bag. Plus a lot of fallen flag rolling stock, like Great Northern Pacific. All kinds of stuff. So anyway,
Hi Tammy. Hi Ray. How are you?
Hey, Mom and Son.
So you can see that area better. Yeah, that photo there is sort of what I'm going for here.
Okay.
But
So that's just a start on the tunnel there. You're going to build a mountain up there with styrofoam. You're going to build that higher.
Yeah, that'll. Hang on, I've got a pointing stick. Hang on, put it down.
Okay.
That foam there is about 4 inches thick, sitting on about 1 inch thick to start with, and I'll probably go another 2 layers. Probably get up to about no higher than there for the mountain, and then some pine trees on top of that.
Right.
Awesome.
That'll be roughly the peak there, and it'll start to come down again down here. If that photo is on a place on the Montana Rail Link called West End. And the tunnel on the right is disused. That was the original Northern Pacific alignment.
Oh.
But on my layout, it's going to be an active line. So
And that's going through a wall there to another room.
That one goes along through that. Get a bit more cable. You can see that there. Not really, but anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you can see.
And then hang on, I'll see if I can over the
Steve wants to know if you're doing the Montana, Idaho, or are you doing the Vancouver, BC?
This is Montana, Idaho. The Montana Rail Link officially runs to as far west as the Panhandle in Idaho, but Burlington Northern Santa Fe, trains running out of Seattle, Washington. So I've got a bit more. Hang on, tangled up here. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's things at the moment. There's a bit of crap lying around at the moment, but things are getting worked on.
Nice.
Main line, passing loop, grain area, grain car storage when they're out of season. So there's the branch line, so to speak, going up in through there.
Okay.
Excuse the shakes. And then let's see if I can reach over the back.
So is that Avaro Hill? You know, going up
Oh
there?
wow. Okay.
Goes in through there. Climbs up there. Around
I'm
the
sitting here. I'm like trying to actively like look over the thing like a dingleberry. I'm actually doing this.
where we go up through there. Oh yeah, that's where it climbs out the top. And that
Wow.
grade there, I'm estimating it's 3.5, maybe 4%.
Wow.
So it's definitely.
I love how you've got re-railers like every other foot.
Yeah, I wasn't taking it. It's the where you're going to have almost inaccessible track. That's where you want your most bulletproof track work and wiring.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because if you don't, it's guaranteed that's where you're going to have your most problems. And a little bit of 3mm ply on the sides is guardrail. So that's that.
So it's a 4% grade.
Yeah, I think it'll be well, certainly no more than that, but that's
Not 4 degrees.
Yeah.
You're going to run pushers?
Okay.
Yeah. I think I will have to on there. Either that or do what the Montana Railing used to do, just put all the power on the front and just drag it all up the hill.
So you got their garage.
Yeah, this area is actually a ballast siding.
I was looking at the green building.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's basically a maintenance, building and
Right,
office.
right.
The
Maintenance building.
The ballast cars or the old ballast hoppers, they'll be loaded with an old school, Caterpillar front end loader.
Okay.
Stu, you have a camera that shows you like a long shot of like through a valley kind of thing. Do you still have that camera active?
Valley. Oh, you mean? I think that's on the other end of the
It's on the
layout.
backside.
I used to have something like 10 or 11 cameras set up, and they were permanently plugged in. But what happened? Part of the reason why I was off the air for a while was I killed the RAM sticks in the computer because of all the data coming in from the webcams.
Oh.
I had 10 or 11 HD webcams plugged in all the time.
Oh.
And most of the time, I probably only used one or two, but it didn't occur to me that all that data from all the cameras was coming into the processor and the motherboard and the RAM sticks and basically killed them.
Oh.
So,
Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is just have 2 or 3 or 4 running at the most of the time. When I do have a full-on live stream run session, I'll have about 8 or 9 going, and they'll be set up so that they can swing 180 degrees. So I'll have basically double that different points of view around the layout.
Can you back up a little bit? Looks like you have track that's coming out. Is there something supporting that track coming over the valley?
Certainly is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So you got a bridge there. All right.
Yeah, just got a little mini tripod under the camera. So
Rogers Creek.
Yeah.
So you
How
can
many
put a creek
operators can you take?
I've worked out there would be 11 different jobs that could happen simultaneously.
Wow.
That's like say two mainline trains, a branch line, run a couple of locals, a yard switcher in the transfer yard, a couple of yard switches in the main yard because it's a double-ended yard, a hostler in the depot. What else is there?
Can you get enough people to do that?
No, haven't done it yet. I think the most I've had over here at one time was 7.
Wow.
Only because that was Christmas due, and there was food and beer on. So.
Oh yeah, I'd be there for that.
Yeah.
Those are the best sessions.
Yeah, it actually was. It was one of the best ones we've ever had. But yeah, as I recall, it was a really hot day too. We got the summer in the Christmas time here. But Yeah, I've run the new Lens 4.0 system, which is pretty cool. I can have I can't remember exactly how many throttles I can have plugged into the system at one time, but I could do 30 or 40. I think the system can handle.
That's nice to have that kind of space to build something.
Oh yeah, it's yeah, like I said, it's basically a club layout or a basement size layout. As I said, if you're doing the lone wolf thing most of the time, yeah, as I said, there's pros and cons for everything, but it's a little bit like the Death Star in Star Wars. It's not by all means complete, but oh yes, it is quite operational.
Yeah, that's true. There is a give and take. You know, it's like nice to have a giant room to have a layout, but then at the same time you have so much to clean and so much to take care of and so much to maintain.
Yeah,
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
It's pretty good of you to admit that, because everybody wants these big layouts, and then people that have them kind of tell them it's like, no, it's how much more money, how many more switches, how much more electricity.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yep.
Have enough room to have some fun with, and then
We'll have a manageable layout.
right.
Yeah, it's this one's basically it's sort of half single track, half double track.
Mm-hmm.
I started off the original idea. I was modeling the Denver Rio Grande Western, and then I went to Burlington Northern, and I bought a DVD on the Montana Rail Link, and
Then it was all over.
Yeah, that's basically it. It was all over then. It's all been downhill since then, basically. I watched that 3 times in the one night and fell in love with the MRL, and right, this is the railroad for me. So, but fortunately, scenery-wise, all the scenery in all those railroads is all the same, basically. Yeah, I saw that that article on the news, the bridge that went out under the train. Luckily, none of the tankers split open that were on the bridge. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse, that bridge coming out. I've seen a few videos when they used to go power over that bridge, and they didn't exactly go slow sometimes. Yeah,
So I'm thinking by looking at Stu's layout, he will never be labeled a hoarder because there is plenty of walk around space.
Oh,
Yeah.
So he's safe in that regard.
You got more room to hide it.
Yep.
yeah. Some people said, what are you going to do if the apocalypse comes? What are you going to do? I said,
Play with trains.
Well, provide the power still on, yeah, but
Shoot the zombies.
What do you? Just hit him over the head with a cricket bat.
There you go.
Well, I guess you could even go. I mean, if you went crazy, you could even do 2 rails in that tunnel and across that bridge.
Yeah, well, actually, that's deliberate. That is actually a double track portal.
Mm-hmm.
There's one part on the old Northern Pacific alignment. There's a tunnel goes through a very sort of not a great big ridge. I think the tunnel's probably not even a quarter mile long. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a very short tunnel, but it's double track and it's gun barrel straight. You can see through to the other side. And back in the day, it used to be double track.
So that's an option.
So when the MRL took over, they just relayed single track straight through the middle.
Wow.
So I thought that was kind of cool, and I thought, well, I'll do that here. So represented there that's the double track portal. On the other side, I do have another one only because I got they came in a pair, like a set. And but the other tunnel portal is going to be like this one in the picture. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's like a concrete, basically a flat concrete slab thing. I'll make it up out of a bit of timber and plywood, and then give it the plaster treatment to make it look like concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And this one will be. I've been trying to find something very similar to that style of tunnel portal, but I haven't had much luck yet. But anyway, I'll keep looking. But I might end up doing see if I can get someone to do a 3D print for me. Just I'll show you the other.
you have a note there, Stuart, to reset all switches to mainline operation.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that for your reference or is that for other operators?
a bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, people say, "Do you get many derailments?" I said, "Only when I'm operating trains."
Right. No, I mean, that's a good note to have.
Yeah, I've got them sort of strategically placed around the layout. I'll go around here. So the track goes around.
Look at that.
That's bell siding. In that corner there where the trees are, those trees are actually set up over here. But when I started doing the work, I pull the trees out and put them away somewhere safe. So this area here will be another hill. It'll have a conveyor. The track ballast conveyor will just dump into a pile down here, and that's where the front end loader will come along. Yeah, scoop it up and then load up the ballast hoppers.
Nice.
And depending on whether you might be a tinfoil hat wearer or not, I've got someone hiding behind the tree having a look at things just out of pure curiosity.
Tinfoil hat.
Yeah. Yeah, if you say you believe in UFOs, Bigfoot, Loch Ness, you think, okay, making a bit too much of the herbs.
My next sidetrack Sunday, I'm wearing a tinfoil hat.
Yeah, I've always been. I basically don't care what people think. Anyway, went to the local hobby shop and bought a few kits and bits and pieces and tools and stocked up, and they said, anything else we can help you with? I said, well, I've seen you got a lot of like the plastic animals and things like giraffes and elephants and whatnot. I said, any chance you got a Sasquatch? Expecting the funny look on the face and say, no, sir, we don't have anything like that. The guy says, hang on a second, I'll go and have a look. Anyway, he comes back a couple of minutes later. Yep, got one. Shows me this guy. He's about
nice,
tall, and not bad looking, considering a Sasquatch. And
There's a Sasquatch.
he's all right for a Sasquatch. And I said, okay, how much? And he said, $12. Done.
And I'll throw in the tinfoil hat.
So, did I miss a Sasquatch, or is it on there?
No, he's there.
I don't see him.
See,
He's not real.
Oh my goodness! There he is.
He's in the back.
There
Between
he
the
is.
trees.
Oh, he's the big. Oh, gotcha. I was looking for the little. Tiny
Look
thing.
at that
Okay.
guy.
My Lord, he's like King
Trees, and
Kong.
he didn't see him.
I love it. I love it.
So, anyhow, well, nobody noticed it until I pointed him out.
That's fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
My
The club
Sasquatch
does
is
stuff
like
like
that
that too,
big.
where they have
And there's Rick right next to
they
him.
have hidden stuff on there.
Where all that crap is, there's going to be a like a farmhouse and a strawberry farm and orange trees and that sort of thing. And there's going to be a road bridge come over here where this tripod is. There'll be a dirt road through there, and the idea is it will sort of line up with this one, access to the ballast.
So everything that's white is styrofoam.
Yeah, all that styrofoam slab, blocks.
Yeah.
I've worked in a couple of industries over the years where they were going to throw all that stuff out. I said, no, you don't. I'll take it home.
Sure, you can find
Oh,
a lot
nice.
of that stuff.
Yeah, like you can buy it, but it is expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's actually illegal. It's actually a lot of the couple of the rubbish companies that pick up the industrial bins. If they see that stuff in the bin, they will not empty a bin. They'll put a big notice on it, say get rid of it. And if you don't, they ring the council. The local county.
And there you are. Like, I'll take that.
Yep. So especially these bigger pieces, the 4-inch slabs that I got. Oh, just that's gold.
Acrylic paint works good on that.
Yeah. When I
Yes.
do all when I put the tops on, all this area here is going to paint in like black and dark brown and a grayish, like make it look like a rock wall. I'm not going to completely scenic the inside of a tunnel. I'm not quite that insane, not just yet anyway. But
I think that's a prerequisite for being a model railroader. You have to be.
Yeah, I'm slightly bent.
Rigid.
This is
Now, I guess
part
what I'm saying, like the latex doesn't soak in. So if you use acrylic, it kind of soaks in, and you have to do a couple layers of it. But
Yeah,
the latex paint kind of doesn't stick to it as well.
No, I like the
It's just-
acrylic stuff better. It's pretty cheap too. So
Right, it's dirt cheap. Yeah.
So,
That's just my guess on that.
yeah. But yeah, as I said, I'll use some black and grey and a couple of shades of dark brown, earth, all that sort of thing, just to give it that earthy kind of look. So
I'm impressed. I
I
haven't
like
seen
it.
any of
Love
this.
it.
This is amazing. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got the other webcams plugged in at the moment. I do still have that view where the train's basically coming down through a cutting on a 2% grade. I've got 2 sets of 2% grade. I use those Woodland Scenics incline sets. And,
Okay.
so I used I've got 3. Hang on. I'll go to another camera if I can. How about this one?
Yeah, I first met Stu
yeah.
on.
I'll shift those.
I first met Stu when we used to hang out on Toyman's channel, Ron Trainman.
Yeah, that's a while.
Yeah, so that's where I first met Stu, and Stu was actually the one who got me interested in coil cars. He's got a couple that run on his layout, and I didn't know what they were, and so I asked, and he's like, "Yeah, that's called a coil car," and that from right then and there, I just went nuts with coil cars. I love seeing them, seeing them, and now I specifically look for them. Whereas if I were to see a CSX train, coming down the rail, I would have never known what they are, or never looked at them any different. And now it's like every time Jerry posts something up or the kids and I catch a train, I specifically look for them. I just love the coil cars. And yeah, Stu was the one who turned me on to those.
So what is a coil car? Because I hear you guys talking about them all the time. I don't know what a coil car is.
So a coil car is basically like a covered gondola.
Okay.
And what they do is they take sheet metal and coil it up.
Okay.
And that's what they do. They put them inside, and that's how they ship the big coils of metal.
Okay.
Or any other material that you can, like sometimes you'll see other
those big
spools of like
giant
wire and chain and things. Yeah, that'll all go in a coil car.
Jeez, how many tracks are on there?
They're kind of like dome shaped.
There's one right there.
Rounded at the top.
8, 9. He's got 9
wait,
tracks
let's switch. Here. Yeah, see? There you go.
Okay.
Look at
Yep.
that.
Nice.
Jeez, I wouldn't know that's what that
Looking
is.
for a phone.
Here's another one right here.
Where'd it go?
Oh, and then Randall's got an orange one down there.
Randall's got one. Hang on. Here's Randall. Yep.
Look at that.
Yep.
I've never seen anything like that in the wild.
In the wild.
Just like Thomas's, the hoods come off. Then you put your steel
the
coil
lids
loads
come off.
inside right there.
Okay.
Right.
I've never seen that.
Yep.
I guess
you see them as flats or gondolas. Yeah.
Okay. Learn something new.
Yeah, I got
Is that
a couple
Northeast thing?
CSX ones.
Yeah, is that a Northeast?
I don't know. Maybe.
They've got a version too where the hood's all one piece. It doesn't have 2 separate hoods.
Yeah.
I've never
Yes.
seen anything in that shape.
Yes.
At all. Nothing. No. All right. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, love those. It's probably my favorite car.
That's coil car, Nisi.
Yeah.
Wow, all right. Well, I learned something new.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
I've
there's the
never
one.
seen that.
So look, if you look right there in the
Is that
center on
Conrail?
Stu's, there's the one. That's it's a Conrail one. That's the one that I saw running around his layout, and I just went, wow, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Wow.
Now, here's another fun fact. Do you know what some railroads call those cars, or some locomotive crews call them?
No.
I bet
What?
Thomas knows the answer to that.
Tomas.
They call them
I
slinkies.
only know them as coil cars.
Sleepers?
Slinkies?
Slinkies?
Slinkies.
Slinkies.
Yep.
Slinkies.
I can see that.
The fair crews here call them slinkies.
Yep.
Nice.
Because Slinkies are a coil.
Yep. Well, the reason why they
Yeah.
call them that, they run a unit steel coil train here. It's not terribly long. It's only about 2,500 to 3,000 feet length, but it operates with a single motor up front and 2 DPUs on the rear. And supposedly they're kind of bad to bunch up and stretch out
Well, that's another one.
because they
That's
have the cushion couplers on them,
Okay.
or the cushion drawbars.
Somebody's been resting their feet on the layout.
Well, now I'm glad because I never knew
Yeah.
what a coil car was. I've heard you guys talking about them. I've never seen them, and I didn't know what that was.
So let's see if I can find the other end of the cable for that other camera.
So how did somebody walk along there? I just want to know.
What do you mean? Walk along where?
See the feet prints
On
on
the
the
back,
back
look at the
wall?
backdrop.
That was talent.
Batman and Robin.
We're pretty good, Danny.
There you go.
Yeah, where's the other cable? Is it that one?
Very cool.
Oh, I got so many cables running around here. It's ridiculous. I got to figure out where they all are.
Delta, Ohio. Yes, actually, I know a couple guys have YouTube channels in Ohio, and they've had railfan videos of the coil cars.
I have sat at many a train because we have several yards right around here, and I have sat on the highway for a half an hour while a train is building, and I have been doing that my whole life, and I have never seen that car. Those cars do not exist in my area. I don't.
Well, I guess you don't have a steel industry down there.
We do. That's what I don't understand. Is we have a steel industry. Like I literally, you drive over it on a thing. I even did a field trip to the steel industry, and I've never seen that car. So maybe I saw it and didn't know what I was looking at, and it's just not stuck in the brain. But as far as over the road trains, I have not seen that car.
Yeah, it looks like a gondola or a coal car with a rounded top.
Yeah, I've only seen the open gondolas, of course, with the cars, what do you call it, the auto racks. You see the auto racks.
Yeah.
See a lot of that. Tropicana all the time. Phosphate, got rocks and gravel and all kinds of stuff in the things. But I have not seen those.
How are we doing on that weathering project?
It's looking good.
Finally.
Hey, Missile Hunter's here.
Oh, hey, Miss Hunter. Good to see you, bud.
Wow, that's just
That's just crazy incredible.
that's actually pretty good. Well, can you show the inside of it again?
Show me your rust.
Yeah, he was working on the inside of it there.
Yeah, show me the rust.
Oh, Thomas is muted.
Okay. All right. Well, a little bit of gray, a little bit of brown.
Looks really good.
Yeah.
Some mud here and there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Every once in a while, I look at the trains go by along the Susquehanna or the Schuylkill River, and you look at them and you're like, well, how does the rust actually look on it? Like if I was to weather something, where does the I was thinking I need to take some pictures of this.
Yeah.
To make it look
Yeah.
realistic,
Yeah. If you work from photos,
Yeah.
it's so much better.
Yeah, if you work from photos, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's been the hardest part is that I'm so linear and like with scenery and stuff, I'm so linear and everything that's on the left has to be on the right. And I've had to remind myself there's no straight lines and
Nope.
that kind of
you
stuff.
you need to go out and take pictures of
Nathan, good to see you, bud.
trees. Take pictures of trees and trains and cars and like look at where the weathering actually is and look at that. Okay,
Oh yeah,
cool.
look at that.
Yeah.
And actually,
Nothing black and there's nothing white.
look at that.
So like that Bigfoot. So I have one on my layout, and he's got a pin in him. And my rule is, if you find him, you get to move him.
Oh.
So half the time, I have no idea where he is.
Okay.
Ooh. He's creeping on your own layout. He's creeping around.
Yeah, he's somewhere out there. It's just, I got a better one from Bernard, but I had this other.
Yeah, I ordered an in-scale one from Bernard. I'm gonna put on my in-scale wall.
I got a Godzilla.
Oh no!
Ooh, there goes Tokyo.
Yep.
Come in Tokyo. Come in Tokyo.
So is that a brush, or are you just using like a pencil to push that paint around?
This is a brush with a little bit of oil on it, because you want the middle dark and then dark lighter and then lighter where the water sits.
Right.
So, forgot the question I was gonna ask. Keep going.
Hey, Nathan, how are you, bud?
Hey,
Hi.
Nathan.
Hi, Rick. How are you? Hi, everyone.
Hello, Nathan.
Good, good.
Hi, David.
This is good. This is the insomnia.
Hey, Nathan.
Hi.
So, Thomas,
Oh, we
is there a
lost Stu.
specific type of paintbrush, like a certain brand of paintbrush that you use for this?
No, if I can get 50 brushes for $1, I use that. So.
Okay, well, the reason why I ask is, do you run into a problem where the little hairs keep coming off and now it's in your work that you're trying to do?
Yeah, throw it away. Get another brush.
Okay.
Yeah.
50
you
brushes
go.
for $1, throw it away. Got you.
I usually get brushes from the dollar store. They're like, I don't know, 5 or 10 a pack. And I guess you have the hard nylon ones, and then you have the softer ones. And I guess the softer ones are different colors, have different color sticks or something like that.
Okay.
So it depends on what you're doing. In other words, the hard nylon ones are good for putting grease in your car or getting grease in the locomotive.
Okay. Because I have some of those and thought they were
yeah.
useless, but okay.
Yeah, and then
All
the
right.
softer ones are actually good for painting. Yeah, they have white bristles.
Okay.
I guess the worst part is, what if the brush bristles go into the paint itself?
Yeah, that's where I get, like, I feel like there's always like a piece of hair that gets stuck in the thing and then you're trying to fish it out.
Yeah, then
Right.
it could
Tweezers are
start over again.
And also remember Bob Ross's golden rule: we don't make mistakes, we just have happy little accidents.
I've been making happy
That's
little
right.
accidents everywhere.
everywhere.
All
Well, I
right,
think there's
Tammy, take
another-
it easy, dear. Thank you for
Good night,
stopping in. I
Tammy.
appreciate it.
Good night, Ray.
I think there's
Good night, Mom and son.
I think there's another thing, like what if it was realistic in the real world anyway, by coincidence, and people could be wrong, like about that, like, yeah.
Well, Nathan, you do a lot of painting, and I guess a lot of what you do is spray painting, and then you do a lot of brush painting, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I guess spray painting, of course, is enamel, but you do like acrylic or enamel painting.
Honestly, Matt, well, I think the paint that sticks better is if it's like a primer.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
I rather like if I like want black, for example, I'd rather a gloss back because that's what I like. And if it's like what I just said, I forgot, but it works very well, like a win-win scenario, because I just can put it on one coat or maybe two, and that's it. Yeah.
Mini prints are problems, so we can't. Wait, what? I really like a couple of Bigfoots and a mini me YouTubers in my own scale layout. Oh yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it.
Oh yeah.
Everybody needs a Bigfoot.
Yeah, I think I just saw Bigfoot that somebody posted on the Main Prince Facebook group. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
With that moving sign, just like the one from the gas stations.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Derek Alexander said he wouldn't want to have a happy little accident with a squirrel on my leg like Bob Ross.
Oh my!
Uh-huh.
That's nuts.
Well, you know what DJ says, like probably some things are like out of the ordinary or something like that, for realistic reasons.
Nothing is.
You know,
perfect,
there's a Ray
sure.
Stevens song about that, Derek. So
There's a lot of songs by Ray Stevens.
yeah, but it's the I forgot what the name of it is, but it's about a squirrel going into a church and causing all kinds of problems.
Lord.
Yeah.
Hey, Derek,
Did you finish your peanut butter lid? Did you send in the photos?
I did. I sent it in. I got it in at literally the 10th hour. It was 2 hours before the due date, and I got it in.
Nice.
I did it.
I made 2 peanut butter lid challenges. One of them didn't work out, which is why I made the second one. Mine was
okay.
like an excuse to make a train run on one.
Yeah, yours is huge.
It was 2 peanut butter lids on the bottom, but Bernard didn't really see that.
Oh.
So then I had to build a new one, and I built it in seconds from paper.
Oh, wow.
From one peanut butter lid, but it was pretty interesting. Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. I think Wednesday, someone said on Wednesday is when he's going to do the...
It has happened before on Wednesday,
challenge.
but I don't know. I guess I could check if he's like posted or that, just in case. Just in case
Hey,
it
Robert
was like
Darby's here.
Robert Darby.
Robert Darby's in the house. So Papa John Trains, is Papa John have a channel? I think is who he's asking for the channel.
Oh, gotcha.
I could be wrong.
Gotcha.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I guess some people might be afraid to go on camera or might like say, I don't know if I could do a channel, but I would say give it a try if people are listening, and because who knows, maybe you could
Absolutely
like it
give it a
afterwards.
try.
Yeah. I say, hey, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Oh, you could do it.
I can do it. Every second Sunday of the month. That's when I do it. And then I did it tonight.
That's right. That's right.
So I never planned on being live, but okay, here we are.
Ta-da.
Hey, you're
Oh,
live.
you have done live
Hey.
so many times in the past.
Yeah.
Next
Thomas.
thing you know, you'll be showing up in Rumble.
Jeez. I'm not going to Rumble. It's not happening.
No,
Never know.
I just started the YouTube thing to post videos, so I actually kind of for my own reference.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't really do it to. I don't know.
Sam, if we watch Rick, we will watch anyone. Wow.
Watch anyone.
Wow.
Oh, Rick's fun to
Wow.
watch.
It just
Rick's
became
fun to
a rough
watch.
crowd.
It's way out of line, but he's not wrong.
Oh, I did see that. Okay. I didn't realize that the sign was spinning when I saw the post.
What do you have there, Nathan?
Oh, someone who was doing Nisi was saying like someone should do Bigfoot on me prints, and actually someone already did, but with a moving sign.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool.
Sasquatch with okay.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
cool.
I should probably do a Sasquatch on my O scale layout.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, the
goal is
first
to
one I
put
ever-
shocking things all over my layout to give some like eye candy for people to always find something
Yeah.
silly.
Well,
guess not
that's
to
the thing.
brag,
Yeah, go
Sorry.
ahead, Nathan. No, go ahead.
I guess not to brag, but Bernard said I was the first person who made a Prince peanut butter lid move because mine was a turntable and a train was moving in circles.
Very cool.
No
Yeah.
way. That's cool.
That was the first one I ever
Easy
did.
stuff.
And I still
Nice.
have it intact.
Nice. Now we were talking about layouts being manageable and the size of them, and like my HO layout, it's like I'm happy with it the way it is. It's a 4x8, but the O gauge, I could use a little bit more space because the O scale uses up more space, and I have a lot more accessories that I would like to show off.
Right.
So I'm thinking, well, if I make like an L shape with the O gauge being bigger and then the HO on top, but that's a plan for the future, I guess. I'm just saying we were talking about layouts and the size of them being manageable and things like that. So
Right.
yeah, so that's something I'm thinking of in terms of moving things around and possibly making the O gauge a little bit bigger.
I think that's what we're all trying. Like we're all constantly trying to figure out how to implement like a change and how to add something different into it. And
Yeah, you want to
sizes.
Yeah, you want a layout that you can enjoy and run your trains, but you don't want it to like overtake your house. And
Yeah.
Says who? That's blasphemy.
Yeah.
How could you?
I tried.
Well, Nathan there, he's got a whole basement. My goodness,
Nathan,
what do you got? Like
Nathan, you're doing a great job on your layout.
Oh yeah, I got very lucky. The landowner gave it to me with no extra charge because
Oh,
I live in
wow.
an apartment.
Very
Actually,
cool.
this is the apartment I'm in now, but yeah.
He's got like a 15 by 20 basement down there, right?
Wait, what?
How big is your basement down there, Nathan?
To be honest, I don't know the exact size, but it's really hard to say. I know if you have seen the other videos I did in the past, like long ago when I was at my parents' house, it's a similar size. But the good news is, it's not a low ceiling. But in my parents' house, it was very low ceiling, so I bumped my head all the time, and
oh no, that's
luckily I can walk around easy.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
No, the basement that
And,
you have now is like 12 by 15 or something.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say.
It's a good amount of space anyway.
It's larger than mine.
You got a good amount of space.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I still feel lucky. Luckily rented something like $40.
Wow.
Like 400.
Yeah.
He's got a nice space down there.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, Nisi, have you heard of Brightline and have you rode on it?
The Brightline is not quite made it up to me yet. It is coming. It's come up the east coast of Florida, and now they're working to bring it to Orlando, which would be the center of the state. So I haven't. It's not quite to me yet. So no, I haven't ridden on it yet. But it's going to be the fastest train in the country, and it's privately owned. Well, it's already running. I mean, they're still running it in South Florida.
Yeah, they use the same trains from that the Amtrak would have used, but they look different. But
they're pretty sweet looking. They're pretty sweet, and we have the space when they're working on our main highway that runs down from the east-west corridor of the center of the state. They did it so that the medians are already open so that they can run the train right through the middle of the highway.
That's that's a genius idea.
Yeah. So
somebody
was thinking it through, but they couldn't get the high-speed rail passed through at the time, and now being privately owned, it's kind of going around some of those issues. So I think honestly, by the time it's completely finished, I'll probably be like 120 years old. So I'll have to make an effort to get on the East Coast and just go ride it. Yeah. So, but it's exciting and it's a nice looking train.
Yeah, I think it looks nicer than Amtrak, to be honest, even though I rode on Amtrak.
I have not ridden on Amtrak
What will
yet.
it cost to go to Miami or something?
I honestly don't know. I haven't looked at it. I know, like, just to do, I mean, they sell all kinds of passes and stuff. I signed up for their website and they do all kinds of deals. And people are treating it almost like a commuter train now. So I can't imagine it'll be very pricey. I know I could ride the Amtrak from where I am to Orlando for like $15 or $20 just for like a day excursion and come back. So I don't think it's going to be very much.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
The interesting part about Harrisburg train station, it's an Amtrak train station, and the only thing that's really old as locomotives is a GG1.
Oh wow!
Last time it was running for Amtrak. I think I don't know too much about it, but it has like a boot set with it. Still sits there all these time. The only time it's moved is for track maintenance, but the last time it was running is in the paint scheme it is now, Pennsylvania. shockingly, and it was running. And then they just took it at the train station. Luckily, it's kind of safe because it's kind of in the elements, kind of not because it's kind of roofed over like this type of roof.
Oh, okay. So it kind of
And-
helps a little bit, but still.
Yeah, I think it looks kind of dusty to be honest, but I have made several videos of me being on the Amtrak train inside and going past it up close. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah,
right, so
Robert,
just a quick
Walt
look
Disney
for
World
me.
does want it. Go ahead.
Sorry, what?
If I were to take the Silver Meteor
Okay.
from Philadelphia to Orlando,
Mhm.
actually it's I can't see the coach price because it's sold out, but a private room would be $751.
Yep.
Oh,
But you
wait,
could take
wait,
if you do
And
the
if I-
auto train.
If I were to take this, if I were to take the Silver Star in coach would be $152,
ouch.
Wow.
Are we talking about Brightline?
and that's just one way. That's just one way.
That's how Nisi can come up to the Springfield show.
How long would that take, Rick? What's the travel time?
This one says, well, between the two, it's somewhere between 20 to 21 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because my parents
like
would do the
driving.
auto train from here to New York.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah.
Once or twice a year, I take my wife down to like Sebring, Florida.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
That's
Yeah, that's between Tampa and Orlando.
by
yeah.
Tom. That's Tom's Trains and Things.
Yes, actually, and it's actually 15 minutes from Jim Tedesco.
Yep.
But anyhow, I drive her down there, and then I take an airplane back.
Oh.
And one time I was like, you know what, I don't have time for this, and I drove her to the southern part of Virginia.
Put her on
And
a
I
train.
took the last stop to Virginia, and I got on the train, and I told her, "You're driving the rest of the way to Florida."
I have grandparents who live in Florida.
Yeah. So I took the train from, I forget what the stop was, but the last stop in Virginia back to Philadelphia.
Oh, that's
But
funny.
yeah,
You made her drive all the way down here by herself.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Nissy.
Don't stir the hornet's nest.
Yeah, that's a whole thing there.
It's like a hesitation.
Her
Yeah, I
daughter
got it.
lives down there. Yeah, Nathan, what were you saying? Your grandparents live down there?
Do they?
Yes. Well, they originally
Where?
lived in Pittsburgh, but when they went to Florida at first, not to live there at first, and then they loved what they saw, and then they thought this will be a dream come true for us to live here. And then after I left high school, it was probably 2021. That's probably when they moved, and then I went there that same year, and visited them, and I saw some train stuff. Like one of the passenger cars was actually Heathwood. I showed him already, but it's like a circus train.
Oh,
Those
that's
are-
cool.
Where at in Florida did they move?
Hard to say. I don't remember, to be honest, but I know they. My guess is when you look at the map, it's like let's say this side's the whole land. They might be living like right about here somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but somewhere there.
Jacksonville or something?
So did you see circus cars when you were down here? Is that what you were telling Heath, that you saw a circus car?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're probably
Okay.
on my side of the state because we have the Ringling Museum is on our
Brothers?
side, and then we
Oh, is
also
that right?
have and then south of me in Gibsonton, a lot of circus performers live in that area.
Oh, that makes sense why that was there. But this was
Yeah.
its own passenger station. It
Very
had
cool.
tracks, but they don't go nowhere. But it was all disconnected. But then there was a trail.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
probably
I
it.
guess you know what I mean. You must live close to my grandparents then.
Yeah, within at least 100 miles at least. Yeah, that's cool.
So did you say your parents moved and they didn't tell you where they went?
No, his grandparents moved down here.
Maybe.
Thomas.
That was a Rodney Dangerfield. I'm like, well, I don't know where they live.
My parents they go to Florida just to visit them.
That was my parents. They left and moved to Florida and didn't
Yeah.
tell me.
And,
Oh, they did tell me from the beginning, and my whole family. But yeah, I went to Florida twice, but I wish I could go on the train though. Never did. Well, I did, but differently.
So far, I've only done like the Smoky Mountain train, and that's pretty much it. I don't think. I've
Yeah,
done
one
any other-
time, I think I might have gone to a. I didn't see Harrison like from SMT Mainline, but I asked someone if they saw him, and they might have said he looks familiar. I don't remember as much or something like that, but yeah, it was a long time ago. But that was in Florida. Yeah, yeah, one time I was so close trying to meet him at Florida, but his grandparents moved away from Florida
Oh,
right after my grandparents just got in. But yeah.
bad timing. I want to
Yeah.
ride the Alaska train. That's what I want to ride.
Oh, I have my other grandparents did that on their trip one time.
That would be fun. I would like to do that.
Oh, they said it was amazing.
Just the scenery alone, yeah.
Yeah, the
See
scenery. is
Alaska,
amazing.
you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's one of those. It's one of those sayings, just like YouTube meet and greets, where it's better to see in person than it is online.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to ride the Alaska train and the Durango in Silverton. I think that'd be cool to ride as well.
Is that in where TSG lives?
I don't know where TSG lives.
California, Northern California.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Durango and Silverton. It sounds like from down that place, to be honest.
Yeah. I would have to leave my car in Rochester or Buffalo to get a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take the train back.
Well, they're talking about running the train from Reading to Philadelphia and Amtrak along the Schuylkill River. So I'm kind of, I don't know, I might use that once in a while because the rail line runs like a couple minutes, like literally 3 miles from my house here.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I could drive down there, yeah, catch the Amtrak into Philadelphia or wherever. Yeah, that was something that they were, the Reading Philadelphia line they were talking about, the Amtrak.
you know the Reading Northern 2102 that used to be Reading locomotive?
I've heard of it. Okay.
The weird part is it's pretty close to where it was built because it was built in Reading shops in Reading.
Okay.
But now it's no longer Reading shops. But it was a brand new engine at the time. But it was when it was built right away. Kind of, it was Diesel took over then. But originally was on Horseshoe Curve and sorry. But last thing I'm gonna say is, I don't know if it's gonna be at Burrow Day, which is in School Haven, close to where I live, like very very close. Like if we can't make it like this year because it's on September 30th, it's always like it can always come every year because that's when it's like a tradition every year. And always in September.
I can't believe it's already September. How did the year get? How are we here? September.
Going way too quick.
I know.
No, this summer.
I guess for me, it felt like a little too fast and slow. Hard to explain, but yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Rick, bring up that gondola again here. I'm sorry. Who's working on that?
Thomas.
Yes. That's really coming. Oh my goodness! In the last hour that he's been working on that,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Incredible.
That looks very realistic, Thomas.
Yeah, he's just been picking at that for the last hour or so.
So I'll put these
I
gray
wonder.
divots in there, then I'll fill them in with red and black so you can see the rust coming through.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
I've
this
seen
is
on
gray.
a gray cart. Sorry.
And then I'll put colors inside that.
Interesting. I noticed sorry. I noticed the freight cars that I've seen. They look like they're pretty dented, and that's because there's a lot of loads in them. And then they get this like big bump on there, but it's more than a bump, like many bumps on a big bump. And then they it looks like it's beaten up and worn out.
Mm.
That's wild. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it. I need a snacky snack.
Snacky snack.
I need a snacky snack, and
Do you need a
I'm
Snickers?
tired. I need a Snickers.
Nice. Some more jerky.
Some beef jerky.
Need
Yeah,
some more beef jerky.
I need to send you.
Jerky's
Yeah, I'm
good.
putting in an order.
I've
You
got
know,
leftover pizza from last night.
I was at the store the other day, the Walmart, and I was like, "Oh, I should get Missy a giant pack of beef jerky."
There you
And all
go.
they had was Jack's Links, and Jack's Links is not good.
That's
Nah.
blasphemy. Nobody
Oh, I'm
wants.
sorry. Did I?
Nobody
Oh.
wants links. We just want
No.
the jerky.
Yeah. You want the Obertos?
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I had fun. Thanks for letting me join in.
Thanks for coming
All
up, Nisi.
Take care.
Yeah.
everybody.
See you.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night, Nancy.
See you.
Nancy.
Oh, I can't get out. Why won't it let me leave?
Just don't hit
Hotel
the
Leave
California.
studio.
Just pull the plug.
Let me
Check out anytime you like.
So
Leave.
no,
Turn off the
I
computer.
almost
Pull the plug.
hit. I almost did what I always do, and I hit the wrong doggone X, and I just almost did it. So I'm gonna come down here to the bottom left and hit the remove button, and then leave. If I screw it up, I apologize in advance because clearly my tinfoil hat moved, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Okay,
Oh my god.
here we go.
See you.
All right. She's in the basement. We could talk about her now.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
not.
she's got a
except
tinfoil hat on.
I guess she might still listen after this or
Nah,
something.
she's gone now.
Yeah.
She's gone.
I mean, later times, but yeah.
Oh, right, we'll check the change.
There you go.
So, Rick,
Oberto store.
I
Yes.
guess you know what?
Oh, well, there's a good question that came up. Who's doing Sidetrack Sunday tomorrow?
Tomorrow's going to be, let's see, it'll be the 1st of September. So it'll be John.
Okay.
Oh, John
So-
Rivers Schuylkill.
Yeah.
Yes.
He lives very close to me in Berks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess not to bring up too much, but did his computer die and doesn't have much videos or something? I guess he's been busy, but I wouldn't blame him.
Who, John?
Yep.
No, John's been doing the first Sunday for the last couple of months. He usually gets busy in the beginning of the year because he is an accountant, so everybody's doing their taxes right around then. He's really, really busy.
I
But
see.
other than that, he picked back up right in April or May it was, and he's been pretty steady since then.
I actually I know accountant who I work because I work at a borough, and the interesting part is one of the accountants he has met up with knows like the railroad, and well the Reading Northern, that's very close to me, but yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Rick, I was gonna say I wonder if on September 30th, if you're not to sound weird, but if you're able to go to this event where it's called Borough Day in Schuylkill Haven, like in Schuylkill County. Every year they do it,
Okay.
but it's more than just trains. And they have basically it happens if you can't make it, it happens every year.
You said it's on the 30th?
Yep, of this month.
And I don't have my phone around. I'll get back to you. I don't have my phone with me to check my calendar, but I'll get back to you. I'll let you know.
Gotcha. Let's see, it's on Saturday.
Saturdays are usually good, but like I said, I'll let you know. I don't think of anything
thank
is
you.
there, but I'll let you know. Definitely.
How about you, dude? I was just curious. Sorry.
So I guess while we're on that, Rick, the next train meet's coming up September 23rd. No. Good grief! I got to check. The next one, Kutztown, I think, is October 7th.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
there's one I got to find out. I think that's October 8th in Strasbourg. Bernie's Great the Great Northeast Railroad train show at the Strasbourg.
Where
Is it
where do
really-
they do it in Strasbourg?
Or not Strasbourg. Scranton.
Oh, Scranton.
Oh, like
Scranton
Steamtown.
Northeast. Yeah. Yes. I got
haven't
this
been
piece
there.
of paper here, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, no, this isn't right. But yeah, so Bernie's Great Northeast Train Show at the Scranton East is in October, and then
Okay.
the Kutztown is sometime in October.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I haven't been there since Sparky's YouTube meet and greet. That's the first YouTube meet and greet I've ever been to.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the one in Strasbourg?
Yes.
Scranton.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
And
sister lives there.
also, West Plains Mall Railroad Club next month will have their October display. Operating days are Thursday through Sunday. From what I understand, just like last year, it'll be at the part of the Ozarks Fairgrounds, just at the north end of West Plains. It'll be located inside the Harper Building, which is back behind the grandstands, which is where the display is going to be at. I'll try to get the hours operation later on. But it will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday each week.
Interesting about Scranton, close to my sister's college. I guess not to talk about politics, but actually the one of the houses that my sister lives right next to, she claims that one of those houses used to be Joe Biden's house a long time ago. That's all.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, it's well famous for that. I don't remember which house, but yeah.
All right, gentlemen, it is coming up on 11 o'clock, and I
Oh,
think I'm going
right.
to call it for the night.
Rick,
I
this was
appreciate all
awesome.
you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
this was
appreciate you letting me
great.
come on.
Every
I
time I
didn't
come
think I
here.
was going to go this long. I thought maybe, I'd have a couple people in here. We'd hang out for an hour, and here we are almost coming up on 3 hours.
Well,
Thomas, love your work. Thank you for showing that on the show. Appreciate that.
yes, fantastic job on it.
I'll show you the finished
Definitely.
product in a year.
well, you know what they say. You know what they say. Time flies by when you're having fun.
Yeah,
Yep.
that it sure does. September 31st, we're doing a meet and greet.
Well, give me a chance to come
Okay.
out here and exercise some engines. I haven't run in a while, so
Yeah. Well, I don't know about everybody else, but I certainly enjoy trains going around. So yeah, it's definitely a good thing to watch and look at. Thank you for sharing that, Randall.
Yeah,
Awesome.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, definitely.
Me
All right,
too.
gentlemen, I am going to call it quits. I appreciate everybody stopping in. I appreciate everybody in chat. Thanks again, and have a good night. I'll talk to you guys soon.
See you guys.
Remember
Have a good one.
Good
tomorrow.
holiday weekend.
Yes, definitely. Everybody enjoy your holiday, the extra day off, hopefully. And tomorrow night, 8 o'clock over at John Schuylkill River Valley. Check it out. And we'll see you guys again. Thanks again. I'll see you.
Have a
See you
nice
guys.
night.
Great.
have a good night.
All right. Take care.